are you? Let's be having you. Boom, 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 chickadee chanka. Hello, lads and lasses. It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you. Come on, United! Against Wolverhampton Wanderers today, live from Molineux. How's it all going, everybody? I hope you're doing great today. Let me give a shout out to every single one of you legends that's already in here at the start of this watch along. Rupert Meadow, Neil Duffin, The Vootinator, Ellie, J Garth 92, also Mrs. P Cake Bandit and Demon Gaming and Space in Your Face, and also the Gaming Simp, and DJ Disco Dave, and Favory Hissoli, and Michael Windsor, Busy the Beast, Rachel, Travy Trav, Griffo Chaz, Marif Parvesh Hazarika, MUFC Fan, AR Dan, Brandon United, Ethan Mercer, Brady Smith. Brady says, good lineup, but no Van der Beek, but James, it's Gash, mate. No, it is a good lineup. Sorry, what's going on my collar there? It is a good lineup. But there is an issue with the team. Yes, we do have Fred in the team, and we do also have Mr. Daniel James in the team. What is that all about? So I think this graphic on BBC here is wrong. So it looks like we're playing a 4-3-3, but this is what was on the BBC website. So this is the lineup anyway. They've put it in a 4-2-3-1, but I think we're playing a 4-3-3. We'll see how they line up on the pitch. But look, as you can see, we've got Pogba and Fred playing there. I really don't know how we're going to line up, to be fair, but I think it's not going to be like this. Obviously, James would be playing on the other side, you'd think anyway. But, yeah, Sancho and Varane start. Get in there, my son. We get to see Sancho and Varane. That's amazing. But no Donny van der Beek. We've gone with Fred again. And also, how's about Daniel James being in this side? I just don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, great to see you all. Thank you very much. Hey there, Uhoni Mavel Haley as well there. Brady Smith, what's going on? Gabriel Nelson, The Real Clammy, ZX Flames, Superstar, Kayam, Aaron Bainbridge, Vootinator. Everyone, thanks so much for getting in here. DJ Disco Dave, all a bunch of legends, aren't you? Yeah, so get your predictions in then, lads and lasses, for this game. I'm not too happy with a couple of selections, but overall, I think this is a quality-looking lineup. We got some sheer class quality in there, and Manchester United definitely should win the game comfortably. Wolves are a decent team. I think in their first two games against Leicester and Tottenham, they've been a little bit unlucky. If their finishing was better, they could have got some results there. So they're definitely a decent side. They're attacking side. I think what Solskjaer is maybe going to implement today is more of a sort of counter vibe. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're not as quick-paced in terms of passing as we'd like to be. And, but I think when we get the ball on the counter, we will be looking at... we will definitely be looking at moving it quickly. Wolves are going to come at us, I think, today because they lost the first two games. And even though it's United they're coming up against, they've got to try and attack us to win the game. So I believe that this could play into United hands and we could just smash them apart on the counter-attack. I'm going for 3-1 to Manchester United, guys. 3-1 to the mighty Red Devils against Wolves at Molineux. That's how I've seen it go down. Bones Brigade 2020 with a $5 super chat here. Thank you, mate. He says, Pig, I can't be the only one excited for today. Ollie shouldn't surprise anymore. Let's just stay positive. Well, yeah, I'm really excited for today to see, Sancho and Varane and just see how the lads perform. We've had a big boost recently with the news that Cristiano Ronaldo is coming back to Manchester United. Let's give him a good basis to come into the club on, because at the moment, we did draw the other game last time out against Southampton, and unless we get all 3 points today, we are going into the little international break here with a pretty terrible looking league table unless we win. Of course, we can beat the Arsenal Invincibles record of away games in a row that you are undefeated today, which would be a brilliant record. But we need to get the 3 points. We need to go level with the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, these guys, and go into the international break without, being all depressed. So come on, United, don't let us down. Bones Brigade, though, let's try and stay positive, absolutely. Overall, it's a really good team selection, though, I think. Overall, we have got Sancho and Varane in there. We want to see how those guys get on. I'm buzzing, hashtag buzzing. Smasher69 in the live chat if you're absolutely hashtag buzzing about Varane and Sancho being in the starting lineup today, guys. That is awesome. Get in there. Yes, I have pre-ordered FIFA 22. Sir Paul Scholes did it a while ago. Yes, indeedy. Hopefully get Solskjaer in that cheeky little hero pick. Mad Animal Mikey comments, I feel so sorry for Donny. I hope he realises most fans want to see him play. Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about this. Hashtag free Donny, guys. Let's get a cheeky little hashtag free Donny in the live chat, because he does deserve to be playing in games like this. We're selecting players like bloody Daniel James and freaking Fred over players like Donny van der Beek, who is a good passer of the ball, who we haven't even seen really in a Manchester United shirt. He hasn't had a decent run in the side. He is a good player. I'm sure he's a good player, but we just haven't seen him. He's certainly no bloody worse than some of the other players I've just mentioned. So I don't get the Daniel James thing. I don't really get the Fred thing today either, based on the last sort of performance, but he's going for it. He's going to be the defensive base of that midfield today, obviously Fred, but it's just not good enough, really. I don't think it's a good selection overall. But then again, we're coming up against Wolves. You'd think we'd have enough quality out there on the pitch to get it done. But I thought the same against Southampton, and look how that one turned out. Neil Duffin says, hashtag free Donny, absolutely, and so does Demon Gaming. What's going on, Mr. Franson? How are you going? Victor Davies, hope all is well. Yes, mate. Hey, I haven't actually been up too long. I sound a little bit like Sean Dyche as well, don't I? Yeah, Sean Dyche, I'm Burnley's manager. I don't know if you saw the game earlier. I was on the sideline shouting my ass off because, we bottled a 1-0 lead against Leeds again. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. That Bamford twat got one. Anyway, so, yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that, but actually, hang on, I only watched it to like the 89th minute, so I don't actually know how it finished. But I think it was 1-1 at the end anyway. So, Rupert Meadow, what? Oh, okay, right, hang on a second. Let me refresh that. I've gone backwards in time somehow. Culture Soldier Gear, how you doing? He comments and says, free Donny. Fred should have been dropped for being the worst guy. I'm with you on that one. It's all about rewarding good performances and not punishing, but not rewarding bad performances. Hey, Primot, how you going there? Hey, William Hoy, how are you doing? Kayam says, hashtag free Donny. No more Lindelof. Get the beers in, says Rachel. Come on, get those beer emojis in. Yeah, no more Lindelof in the team right now for now, anyway. No disrespect to him. He's been all right. He's still going to be used from time to time, absolutely. But, yeah, he's not good enough, is he? Varane, let's see Varane have an absolute boss game today. Imagine if Varane just comes in and just makes 2 absolute howlers. Let's not think about it. Gungshi, you legend. How's it going, Don Gungshi He says, hi, pig, lads and lasses of the Hamada. What's going on, Gungshi Leone? Hope you're doing well today, mate. Good to see you in. And also, Mr. Anthony White, superstar, says Greenwood with a banger today. Just watch. Oi, oi, Savaloy. Sports Further says the Premier League listed Cavani and Ronaldo as number 7. You what? Ellie says, I'm off to finish Oceans 12. We'll pop back at halftime. Like and subscribe, slags. Hey, thank you so much for getting in here, Ellie. What are you watching that shite for? I'm just kidding. Andy Hammond. Graham Souness talks shit saying Ronaldo not good enough. What Liverscombe? Is this what he's saying? I can see him on the screen right now. Is that what he's saying? I can't hear him, obviously. I've got the volume down, but you what? He's saying Ronaldo's not good enough anymore. Dude, go and have a look at his Serie A record last year. 29 goals in 33. Shut it, Souness. Superstar says we have Cavani and Lindelof on the bench. That's good depth. Oh, yeah. Mason Greenwood obviously is a big player for us, even though he's only a young lad. He just is a quality player, and I'm very happy. I said in my preview yesterday, I want to see Greenwood starting. He's in good form. Look at that, 8 goals in the last 10 Premier League appearances. 8 goals in the last 10 for Mason Greenwood. That's stunning form for anybody. So, yeah, definitely a good selection, I think, that from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Mason Greenwood going to get on the score sheet today. My prediction for the game, as I say, is 3-1. In terms of goal scorers, I've got a feeling Pogba might bag one. I've got a feeling that Bruno's going to bag one, and also Mr. Mason Greenwood. So those are my predictions for the game, guys. Get in there, come on. Looking forward to a good performance today. Much better than that Southampton guff that we saw last time out. Yes, Andy Hammond. Hey, no worries, Andy. No, I need to do my correspondence more on Twitter, mate. Definitely. I only managed to reply to a few earlier. I just have no bloody time. Stephen Barris has changed from him having a pop at Pogba. Well, there you go. There you go. Fair enough. I mean, Souness does seem to have it against Pogba. I mean, then again, in all honesty, I think if you analyse Pogba's career over at Manchester United overall, it's not been very good. Last couple of years has been better, though, must say, under Solskjaer. Do you think we should sell Lindelof, says Rupert Meadow? I actually do, personally, but it's not going to happen this season because obviously Tuanzebe's gone out on loan. What I would have done was potentially sold Lindelof, because you could maybe get 30 million quid for Lindelof and then get some money off your books. and then go and reinvest that. But then you'd also have Tuanzebe as a backup, Bailly as a backup, but you'd still have Maguire and Varane as your main guys. And then even you could use players like Mengi or whoever coming through and maybe blood some youngsters. But it is a little bit risky because you've only got Phil No Bones Jones there as well as backup. So it is a bit risky because if you do have, say, 2 injured, you don't want to be going into big games with, say, Tuanzebe and Bailly as your only option, really, because it's not reliable enough, it's not proven enough, and you don't even know if Bailly's going to be fit. So I think we have to keep Lindelof for now, I do. That's not a bad four centre-backs. I think Phil Jones is redundant. He's going anytime soon, as soon as we can get rid of the guy, hopefully. But then the other 4 areas, or the other 4 players in that area are actually pretty good. Maguire, Varane, obviously, and Bailly and Lindelof, I think they're a great 4 players to have. You're going 2-0, says Mrs. P. Cake Bandit. Get in. G-Wolf United says 5-2 to United. Bruno times 2, Greenwood, Sancho and Varane. Oh, imagine if Varane bangs a cheeky little header from a corner or something today. Neil Duffin, I could see that happening too. He says Martial being sold in January, I feel. With Ronaldo, he doesn't fit. Yeah, there's too many bodies up there. There's just too many bodies. Ronaldo coming in is just a great player. Cavani, these guys. I know these guys are only short term. Like, they've both got, 2 years max at the club, really. Cavani maybe even slightly less than that. So that is a bit of an issue. And then Greenwood coming through in a couple of years' time, he's going to take over when those guys have left. So, yeah, Martial, I think you're right, Neil. I think it's time to go. But right now, maybe not, because as we've discussed, we've got Rashford out at the time being. It makes sense to have Martial available in a wide position. In fact, you know what? What's going on with Daniel James starting today, mate? Solskjaer, what are you on about, mate? What are you doing? Has he been blown away by Daniel James's performances in training or his pre-season performances? I can't. Surely Solskjaer's been. I don't know. He's been on the funny stuff. What's he thinking about putting in Daniel James? I don't get it. Lindelof's value will drop if he doesn't play Pig. That is definitely a fair point. Yeah, I mean, he is like the Swedish captain now, though, right? It's funny, I've said this about him. I think he's the sort of player that could play in the top teams around Europe, really, like places like Barcelona and places like Inter or Juve and these sorts of places, because those leagues, I think, are not quite as physical. They're also just a little bit less competitive overall. And I think Lindelof, with his range of passing, his ability on the ball, because he is good at that sort of stuff, like passing and just keeping on a bit and being a good ball-playing defender, he would do well over there. Even though it sounds funny to say, but I'm like, oh yeah, get rid of Lindo, but he could go and play for Barca. But I kind of think that's true, but it just doesn't fit for Manchester United. He's aerially vulnerable. He gets found out in the air. That's no good for the Premier League. It's a robust, rough and ready league. You've got to be able to get up there and out-muscle strong forwards, and he's a little bit weak. Carl Austin says, ice baby, that's what we need in front of goal, mate, from Mason today. Smashing of the thumbs up is done. Oh, thank you, William Hoy. Yeah, everyone, please do us a favour. Nearly 100 of you legends in here right now. Before the games got going, do us a massive favour. Hit the old cheeky little like on the video if you haven't done so. Give it a cheeky little thumbs up. And also, if you're new, subscribe. You only need to be subscribed for 1 minute to be getting involved in the live chat. Hey, what's going on, Rushmano? He says, sorry, can't type. Hey, what's going on, Rushington? How are you doing today? Snap Film Walk, is that 100% with Dan James, what Ollie is thinking? What's Ollie thinking? Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what Ollie's thinking. I thought Daniel James would be on his way out. Maybe we're just popping him in the old shop window. There were some reports coming out last night that some clubs were interested in Daniel James and that maybe United were trying to move him on before the end of this transfer window closes. We'll see about that one. There may be some more on that one, but maybe this is a shop window situation. I don't know. But in my opinion, he's not good enough and he shouldn't be anywhere near the starting 11. Maybe as a substitute, just somebody who's like a really pacey player to come on and stretch teams late on and take the ball forward for you on the counter, etc. Yeah, fine. Last 20 minutes of the game, I can see him being useful. But starting games, not for me. And I'll be surprised today if he has a good performance. I really hope that he does. But I'll be very surprised if he has a good performance because I just don't think he's actually good enough. He's headless chicken worthy, mate. He gets the ball and he runs into a wall every single time. Yes, Neil Duffin, let's congratulate Arsenal on being bottom. Rupert Meadow, how you doing, buddy? Says, I think it's so we can have someone to stop Adama Traore running down the wings a lot. Oh, you mean Daniel James, sir? Yeah, well, I mean, if he's over on that side, you mean somebody to match Adama for the pace there? Well, if Adama's playing on the right, then, you know, you got Luke Shaw there. If he's playing on the left, which I think he will be, then, no. He'll be playing, I don't know actually. But either way, maybe, but we've got pace in positions down those on those wide positions anyway, but I don't know if we have to worry too much about Big Adama Traore. To be fair, I think he's a little bit overrated. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be honest. But there you go. Asad Khalid says, I'll say it again, Ollie is not the man for United with all the respect for him. All transfers and this things he likes, Lampard, not more. What? Not the man for United? Well, how can he's overseen some brilliant transfers here. He's got us third and second in his first 4 seasons in charge. He's got us to a Europa League semi, then a Europa League final. We did lose on penalties, might I add. David De Gea missed a penalty kick. Otherwise, we're champions of that. If we win that penalty shootout. And now he's signed some absolutely monumental players, including Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. Literally the greatest player of all time. And somehow Solskjaer's not doing a good job. I mean, you've got to give him a bit of time, mate. I do agree the pressure's on this season now. You can judge him fairly at the end of this season. But up until now, he's doing an okay job for me. Doing a great job. Hashtag free Johnny. Oh shit, free Johnny's from Durex all round. No, free Donny, says Ms528. Hashtag free Donny. Adama is James on steroids, says Eddie United. Well, basically. JB says CR7, the GOAT is back. Come on, let's get those GOAT emojis in there. You think Daniel James will score today? I need to wake up, guys. I need to wake up is what I need to do. I've only just woken up, guys. I'm tired. Verinda Shorty says, sorry, Mr. PR, we'll just be listening today and not commenting much. Hey, that's okay, Verinda. No problem. Thank you very much for watching and getting involved, mate. DJ Disco Dave says, free Phil Jones. I hope you mean free Phil Jones as in come and get this Phil Jones for free. That's what I hope you mean by free Phil Jones. Go on, Davide De Gea. Come on, Rafael Varane, mate. Look at him in that beautiful kit. It's a bloody beautiful kit, mate. Oh, it's a beautiful kit, mate. And there comes the lad. Come on, Bruno Fernandes, mate. There is Daniel James. Luke Shaw, get in there, Luke Shaw, you bloody best left back in the world, legend. Wan-Bissaka, we got Jadon Sancho starting. Go on, Jadon, lad. Go on, Jadon. Paul Pogba, come on, boys. Get in. Donny van der Prison. You what? I think you're thinking of Mendy, mate. It is, mate, says DJ Disco Dave. United, you sexy mother chuffers, says Rachel. Yes, BTH, what's going on? GGMU. Okay, guys, get your predictions in finally then. We're a few minutes until kickoff, just 3 minutes away. 3-1 I'm going for. I feel like we've got enough to penetrate them away from home here. Our away form's been brilliant. As long as we don't lose this game, we beat Arsenal's record on the road. So, yeah. Look at Big Adama, though. He is an absolute tank. I wonder if he's been greased up like an eel again. They always make it super slippery out there. They grease him up, man. The special one with a £2 super chat, he says, can I get a... Yeah, there you go. Sorry, that actually hurt my own ears. So sorry to everybody watching. Dimcon says, why don't you show us the match, mate? Well, there's a little thing called licensing and TV rights. And unfortunately, Sky Sports pay millions of pounds a year for the rights for it. Maybe one day we'll be able to compete with them and get the rights for it. What's going on there, Verinda? Anyway, he says, great to be here, Mrs. P. You're a legend, sir. We always start slow, second half, FC. Fair point. We are the comeback kings. We tend to go down. We tend to wake up when we've gone 1 down. But can't do that now. We've got to make sure that we get out from the off. Come on then, United! So the lineups today, Sarr in goal here for Wolves. Kilman, Cody and Sizer back 3. Semedo, right wing back. Markel, left wing back. Oops, the graphic's gone. Okay, Manchester United's lineup then. As it is, we've got Mr. Davide De Gea in goal as well, of course. The Spanish cat. Don't even know really why we've got Dean Henderson anymore. The back 4 is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Rafael Varane, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. Solid as a rock that back line sounds, doesn't it? Let's see how Varane does today. Then a midfield 3 here of Bruno Fernandes, Fred and Pogba. And then a 3 up top here of Sancho on the right, Mason Greenwood and Daniel James. So a 4-3-3 with Fred at the base, Pogba on the left-hand side, Fernandes on the right, Sancho up top, Greenwood in the middle, James on the left. I mean, it sounds very... I like the look of this team, mate, to be fair. I'm liking the look of it. I've just got a couple of reservations, and I'm not sure if Fred's good enough. And also Daniel James, I'm not really a fan of ever seeing him starting. But other than that, I give it a good rating of a starting 11. In fact, what's your starting 11 rating today? I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I'm happy with it. It's just a shame that we've got a couple of melters in there. But there you go. Yeah, 10-time man says donate £1 billion so Pig can buy the rights. Exactly. Oh, come on then, Rafael Varane. £41 million signing from Real Madrid. Bargain. 28 years of age. World Cup winner. Tick. 4 Champions Leagues, tick. 20-odd trophies to his name, tick. In his prime, tick. Come on, get in there, Raphael, mate. He's going to go ham out there. Hey, we nearly got 100 likes on the stream, guys, and 100 of you legends watching. What a ratio. Nice, only 3 away. Smash that thumbs up if you just joined us, peeps. Nigel says 7.69 out of 10. Neil gives it an 8. Yeah, I love that United shirt too, Rushman, I must say. Ricardo Bofa says 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. We're underway, lads and lasses. We are underway. Get in there. Come on then, United. Let me get the timer up in the top right-hand corner for you, my friends. And this is a huge game for United, as we've discussed. We must win it. Going into the international break there, we have to be on 7 points level with the likes of, Liverpool and Chelsea, etc. in a sitting pretty situation with Ronaldo coming in just after that. We don't want to be mid-table languishing on 5 points. That would be shit. So come on then, let's do this. We've got 30 seconds into it. Here's Wolves down the left-hand side. Oh, I'm feeling a bit nervous now all of a sudden, you know. Feeling a bit nervy about this, mate. I'm not too sure if we can... what we need to do is get back to those sort of Leeds performance levels and just completely forget about that Southampton game. Hopefully we can. But yeah, I feel a little bit nervous about it. We must win this, in my opinion. This is must win. If we want to be a serious team and challenge for the title, you can't be starting the season and winning 1 and drawing 2 against, you know, teams you should be beating, really. So we'll see the fibre of Manchester United's fabric in this game a little bit here, guys. 8 out of 10 says Maruf. Ricardo gives it a 7. It's a decent looking lineup, isn't it? It is a nice looking team. Okay, then here's United early doors. Here's Varane on the ball. His first touch for United. Come on. Get it. Wan-Bissaka back to Varane. I love saying that, guys. Raphael Varane is a Manchester United player. Varane, baby. That's awesome. Varane, Fonia says Adnan. Come on, shakalaka makalaka. He says everyone stay safe from Hurricane Ida. Oh, shit, yeah. Best wishes to anybody who's facing that, guys. Is that in America, is it, shakalaka? Rachel says, got some lovely kits this year. Oh, yeah, it is a good year for Manchester United kits. I think it's the best for a while. I have to say. Oh, yeah, when that Ronaldo 7 shirt comes out, oh, they're going to sell a ton of those. Come on, United. Nice, down the right-hand side, here we go. It's Daniel James now. Overlap from Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball in the wide right position now. He plays it inside. Sancho, Daniel James. Pops it off to Bruno. Now Fred. Fred gives it away. Fred, you are a fucking shit. Oh, you see, that's exactly the problem what I'm talking about. And Big Adama Traore takes it forward now with a blitzing counter-attack. What is a chance for Wolves early doors? Shot at De Gea's goal. That's all from Fred being absolutely bloody useless at passing, guys. It's so frustrating, mate. You see. Good pressure, good moments given away by one sloppy pass by an idiot who can't pass. And then they've got a bloody goal-scoring chance from it. It's a... Oh. Listen, I don't want to get too negative at the start of this, but it's just fucking same old, mate. Oh, Fred. We're so early in the game, but it is just he can't pass, mate. He cannot pass. And you've just seen how quickly you can get yourself into a sticky situation with one misplaced pass, and he does it too regularly. No, we didn't concede, Brady Smith. We didn't concede, mate. Don't worry, we didn't concede. Actually, let me get the score in the title of the video. So that's a good point. 0-0 right now, guys. Oh. Come on, Fred. I want him to have a good game, but, you know. Hey, Kinkichi Attacker, how you doing? He says, Fred. Chuffed says Fred equals Gash. Get Fred off and Donny time. Yeah, you know, we could do a lot worse, couldn't we? Than Donny, i.e. Fred. Says, that's great. Exactly why Ollie is not good enough United picking Fred. Joke. Well, look, he's only had one moment in the game so far. He can turn it around and have a decent game. But I'm just saying, my opinion of him is he's not a good enough passer for Manchester United's midfield. I would rather have Donny, even though he may be less good defensively. When he's on the ball, he'll be able to dish it up and distribute it much better. And that way it'll get us going a lot better, more often. Good pass down the left-hand side now towards Bruno, but he has given it away. Oh, it is frustrating. It is frustrating. I personally think he's, decent, but he's just not United quality. Not United quality. Rushmano says Fred is fine. I mean, fine's probably a decent description of him. Yeah, that's probably a decent description of him. He's fine like he's okay. He's not fine like a fine wine, though. He's fine like he's okay. Like he's a decent player, like he's okay. But he's actually just not good enough passer. Diddy Gaff takes the opposite end of the spectrum and says Fred is so shit. I'm further towards that, but still, you know, I still think he's got a squad role. He's an energetic player who can come on and be defensively decent. Oh, shit. But overall, starting in big games and stuff, I'm not a fan of it. Crikey, look at how Wolves are hitting us on the break here. Down the right-hand side, Trincao takes it into the area. He's done us, and it's what a stop on the line. Oh, was that Paul? Was stop on the line made by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you absolute fucking spider, mate. Done on the counter-attack, far too easy there. Far too easy, and you know what? It's Aaron Wan-Bissaka with an unbelievable stop on the line. Fred is the squad player, says Mahaste. Luke Shaw looks imperious out there, man. Top quality left back. The guy's a machine, isn't he? Yeah. Spider-Wan, says Brady Smith. Somebody just got done. Who was that? Was that Slabbington that got done by Trincao there? I couldn't see, actually. But, oh my goodness, it is seriously dodgy stuff already. You can see Wolves getting right at us, swiftly breaking on us. Big Adama Traore looking like he's going to have a monstrous game against us. We need a DM for fuck's sake, says Superstar Big Styley. Fred got fucked, says Kinkichi. Oh, it was Fred who got done on the edge of the area there. Again, was it? Are you serious? Oh, you see. So, in the first few minutes of the game, Fred has basically made 2 errors that could have led to goals for Wolves. Nice one. You know, there's levels to this game, I'm afraid. He might be decent, but unfortunately, he could give us games away with silly errors a lot of the time. You got banned a week off Twitter for saying Fred should have been taken off our time against Southampton. Oh, shit. That's crazy. It was him gashing it again, says Kinkichi. I looked up after reading the comment there. I saw somebody was gashing it up. And it was Fred. Look at this. Oh, yeah, look at Fred closing him Trincao down. He just lets him go. Oh, Fred. And then he falls over and does a bloody Klinsmann. Fred is wank, mate. I'd rather have Barney Rubble out there at this stage. Yeah, Brady Smith, you're right. Only 5 minutes in, we should be 2-0 down already. Luckily, we're not. Hopefully, we wake up now. But I am very concerned. It's been all Wolves so far. And look at that. Fred gets done by Big Adama Traore easy. And Adama gets the shot off on goal. Fucking hell, get him off. Get him off the pitch. He's not good. He's just not good enough. Oh, man. He's not good enough. Kinkichi said if we could have been 2-0 all because of Fred now, what the fuck? I know. I mean, it's easy just to blame him, but I mean, we're just witnessing it. That's 3 moments of pretty gash play by Fred in a very short spell. And look, you know, all footballers are going to make mistakes, but he makes more mistakes than the average. We need somebody cool and calm in that position. He is not that. He's not that. Yeah, it is a good job Wolves can't finish. You're so right, Kyan. You're so right. In the first 2 games against Leicester and Tottenham, it's the same. And in this game, they can't. In fact, their 2 strikers so far are the 2 players in the league who've had the most shots on target most shots on goal, I should say, without scoring. So, yeah, they definitely cannot finish, luckily for us. What are we doing with Fred, says Sukanashal Pasha? Well, he's a decent squad player, isn't he? But he's not somebody that, in my opinion, can get play going. He might be somebody good to come on in certain games and just be a destructive defensive midfielder and just run around and roam around. In certain games. But certainly against teams like Wolves who can break ridiculously quickly and they're pressuring you. If he gives the ball away, you know, it's like we can get punished pretty quick. Raymond Moore, how you going, Raymond? Yes, he is a little bit on the weak side, isn't he, Raymond? I agree. Hi there, Shazan Ahmed. How's it going? Sorry if I missed anybody else. Jonathan Gallagher, how are you doing? Timothy Young says, what's up, Pingy? We need Sancho to start lighting up the wings. A lot of money for him. Yeah, definitely. Look, this is a poor start from United, but it's only 9 minutes in. It is only 9 minutes in, so just give it a little bit more time. And And I'm sure we'll get back into this game and start looking better. But this is a bad start again. Bad start again. And there is the there's the Cristiano Ronaldo life-size cutout. Somebody took that on the bloody train with him, didn't they? I saw it on social media. And there it is. A life-size Cristiano Ronaldo being passed around the crowd. Get in there, my son. Yeah, I know. Yeah, clock end says Piggy sub off Fred already. I mean, it's a bit soon, isn't it? But if he continues as he's gone on, they're going to have to take him off at half-time. Bruno's free kick hits the wall. And United still alive. One back by Maguire. Overhead kick attempt there by Daniel James. Shot on goal on the right side by Daniel James. And it is wide. Better off with Freddy Krueger, says Rachel. Well, they both haunt my nightmares. So, yeah. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, there's no way that he can score. 5, 6. Anyway. Yeah, it is a nightmare. The nightmare on Sir Matt Busby Way. Okay, here we go. Bigatama Traoré down the left-hand side for Wolves now. Holy shit, man. He's looking dangerous today, guys. He's looking dangerous. Trincão's looking dangerous too, man. Wolves can move it quickly. They've got attacking players with so much pace. Watch out. Fred playing and not Donny. That's BS, says Kingslayer. Agreed. Smasher 69 in the live chat if you believe that Donny should be playing instead of Fred right now. Or some other combination. But definitely there are better options even in our squad that we have that are going to be much more comfortable and confident on the ball, keeping the ball. Pogba's lost out there to Bigatama Traoré. Fred's been done by Bigatama there. One-on-one defensively. They've got another chance because Fred can't defend. Fred gets it away. Nice one, Fred. But still, though, he's looking weak at the moment. Bigatama's just gliding past him. Fucking gliding past him every time. Pogba got out-muscled there by Bigatama as well, though. And at least, we got it away in the end. And Fred did manage to get the all-important ball out of the box. But crikey, he is dodgy, though. He's dodgy. Fred the Red is a better passer than Fred, says Purba. And that's when he's in his suit. Stephen Jackson says should have played Donny instead of Fred. Fred needs to get off the pitch, says Stephen Jackson. It's a popular thought in today's stream, guys. I agree as well. Crikey, look at the size of Bigatama's thighs. Fucking hell. Puts Mark Hughes to shame, mate. Fucking hell. Yeah, Traoré is a beast, Sean Brown, mate. He's tearing us apart at the moment, man. He's pushing people off, you know. Look at those thighs. Bloody hell. And his arms as well, Timothy Young. To be fair, he's a specimen. He is. He's an absolute specimen. He's built like a brick shit house. As Rob Holding would say. Ref, he's built like a brick shit house. Alexander Jr., thank you for subscribing to the channel, Alexander Jr. Nice one. He has got tree trunk legs, does he, Rachel? Traoré is too damn strong for Fred to handle. He is. Ball whipped into the back post for Wolves. Thankfully, it's through everybody now. Oh, dodgy header away. Wolves with a chance. Shots on goal. Oh, my goodness. João Moutinho's volley is over the top of the crossbar, thankfully, guys. I think it was Bruno who's given that one away there on the right. It's a very sloppy header back to Luke Shaw. It is by somebody. I think it is Bruno Fernandes. And, oh no, was it Sancho actually? Sorry, it was Jadon Sancho at the back stick there with a header. Yeah, it was Jadon, sorry, my bad. Jadon Sancho all the way back there and tries to just head it back to Luke Shaw. And he actually gives it to a Wolves player who whips it into Moutinho, who puts it over the top of the crossbar. This is a very shaky start from United. Come on, for fuck's sake. Very shaky start. Need to do a lot better than this. Playing like a bunch of gynecologist assistants right now. Oh, it's like looking at a bunch of pussies. We need to get a bit more bollocks out there. Come on. Where is the tenacity and let's see it already. We're 15 minutes into the game. Come on, boys. Daniel James down the right. Lost pass there by Daniel James. Isn't it a surprise that the two shittest players on the pitch are doing all the mistakes for United? Fucking hell. Anyway, Bigatama gives us a loose pass away now. Bruno wins it back, puts one forward. Dude, can't string two passes together at the moment. No, you're right, though, Premwat. Wolves won't keep this pace. It's very true. AR Dan says, Pig, we do not know how Donny is doing in training. I don't think Ollie would not play him if he would be great in training. Well, in that case, why is he not being sold? If he's like, oh, he's a shit trainer, then I want to get rid of him, then sell him. Don't hold back his career and just let him rot on the bench. Sell him then if you don't think he's good enough mentality-wise for the club. I don't think it is that personally. And some players are better trainers than others, but on match day they can be better or worse than they are in training. It's a different thing. So, you know, that's happened to a lot of players over the years where they're notoriously not great trainers. But then when it comes down to the big game, they're fucking dons. That happens all the time. People cruise in training a lot of the time, you know. But when they come to the games, they want to perform. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I honestly think personally, there's no good reason for it. I don't understand it. Like, you're not going to get anything worse out of Donny by putting him there. He might not be the most defensive, but he will be able to spray it around much better than Fred. So what you're losing in defensive guile just a tiny little bit, you probably get back in not giving the ball away so much and also being able to create off of him. So yeah, it's a strange decision from me for Solskjaer. I feel like what we're trying to do at United now is we've got this amazing set of technician players now. People like Bruno and Pogba, they can create something out of nothing. Ronaldo's in here, Cavani, these guys, they're all absolutely insane. We should be going into that vein of form of more technicians now, more technically gifted players to contribute the other technically gifted players that we've got. I think that makes... There's obviously a role for a destroyer or an enforcer here, but Fred ain't that, in my opinion. We definitely need somebody with a little bit more passing ability in the role. Yeah, that's right, Rushmano. He says, surely that's illegal how much oil Adama has rubbed into himself. I'm not sure if he's... It's like when they go into those bodybuilding competitions, man, where they spray themselves up. What's going on? I know. I mean, that takes the old Patrick Vieira Vicks Vapor rub to the extreme. Klaus says Donny's career is getting wasted with us. Either he gets played or he's sold for his own sake. Yeah, that's right. I feel like we can't hold him back now, but we should be selecting him in games like this. If he can't get a game against Wolves over Fred, then when is he ever going to get a game? Hey there, Akil Felix. How you doing there, Akil? Release my grandmasters. We need Rashford. Timothy Young, it's worrying that all the players we are struggling against Wolves. No offence to them. So true. So true. I mean, Wolves are actually a good team, good football inside. And I think the new manager coming in, he's got a decent set of players and he's actually doing a good, you know, even though he's lost the first two, I think he's actually made them look, they look pretty good. So he's done a pretty decent job, even though they've lost the first two. They did have very tough games in those first two games. So it's hard to really gauge how they're going to do. They're not realistically going to finish above teams like Leicester, Tottenham or Man United. So should they really be beating them? They have just signed Hang Wee Chan, by the way, from Leipzig, I believe. Neil Duffin says, play Mason as a centre forward. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Junior Edwin Varane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're a new team. They need time to gel. I mean, I'm just glad we're not down at the moment. I'm just glad Varane's not made some sort of big error. To be fair, Varane so far hasn't put a foot wrong, which is good. I really don't want him to make an error in this game or something. That'd be a nightmare. Don't want to see that, guys. Jimenez is down on the ground here, man. What's he doing? Holding his ankle there. What's he wearing on his head, by the way? What is he wearing? He's got like some weird tennis player's headband on the go around his forehead. Wayne Rooney. Do you remember Wayne Rooney wore something like that for a little bit? What is that on Raul Jimenez's head, mate? Anybody know? Got a bit of a concussion or something, has he? What's going on there? I don't know. Anyway. Baby Oil City says Mrs. P. They are a bit like that. Well, at least no one can get as bad as Arsenal, says Timothy Young. I think it should be made illegal to oil up your players. Yeah, Rachel says this is pathetic so far. Not impressed. I mean, it's not great so far, but look, it can turn in a second, to be fair. But look, Wolves have a free kick in a wide right position. There's numbers in the box, including Big Adama, and they're going to whip one into the danger zone. It's whipped in by Wolves at the near stick, headed away nicely there by Jaden, I think it was, got the header away. It's a Merkin, Pig, says Rushmano. He's got a Merkin on his head. He broke his skull, says Tandan Man. Holy shit. Well, fair enough then. If he's playing with a broken skull, then fair enough. Adama has more oil than City, says Kayab. Hey, there's 145 you legends in it, guys. Do us a favour, smash that thumbs up. We're nearly at 150 likes. Also, if you want to give it a share on social media, please do. That'll help us out no end. Appreciate every single one of you who does that. Bruno whips one win with an in-swinger with the outside of the boot into the danger zone, but cut out. You think it's Manchester City's title there, Ethan? I don't know about that, mate. They probably are the favourites at this stage. United definitely need to win this game if we're realistically going to have the confidence to go on and do it this season, I think. I mean, I know it's only a few games, but still, you don't want to be losing pace right at the start of the campaign. You want to be up there. Well, that makes sense then, G-Wolf United. That makes sense. I guess people do that when they've coming back from head injuries, just a little bit more protection, and just psychologically, maybe like Petr Cech, for instance, when he was wearing that rugby hat. And also, do you remember Christian Chivu as well? Christian Chivu, who used to wear like a similar Petr Cech hat. Remember that? Yeah. Adama blew his load. Legs are full of lactic acid, says Primot. That's it. I mean, it's true. I mean, all that muscle, it takes a lot more oxygen to feed those muscles, man. It's only, you can't go like 90 minutes at that pace. You just can't. So there's only an amount of time that you've got for him. He'll be substituted off later in the second half, though. But he is playing like a maniac at the moment, TK. You're spot on. Anyone got a Fredo, says Uncaged Squid? Ooh, Fredo Caramel for me, please. Tim Sharratt, how are you doing today, boss? Piggy, can you play CDM? I could probably do is just a better job, yeah. What's going on there, Echo Mugisha? Good to see you in here, subscribing to the channel. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. Please do keep your arms and legs and all other appendages inside the vehicle at all times. And hang on to your seats, baby, because this one's going to be a screamer. Daniel James gives the ball away. Characteristically gash. AR Dan Chivu had his skull cracked a few centimeters. Yeah, that's what I mean. So when these players have these really bad cranial injuries, yeah, that's right, cranial injuries, it makes sense. It does make sense. We are losing the game in midfield, damn. Same thing happened to us last game out against Southampton, Uncaged Squid. Yeah. Same thing happened. We just kept giving the ball away in midfield. It kept breaking down with Fred. Look at that play by Big Adama. Little cheeky back heel from Big Adama. Okay, now. Dan James's gash, just gash, says Fezhun. My all-time favourite United player is probably Cantona Stacked in mix. Yeah, probably Cantona, dude. I wore one of those when I broke my skull. I was trying to understand why people watch. Well, that's a bit of a strange statement. Well, I don't know. I guess it's a lot of people like him. I guess, you know, everybody each to their own. A lot of people listen to Justin Bieber too. James is a waste of oxygen, says Disley Squat. That's a little bit harsh. He's a waste of a space in United's team. I don't think it's fair to say he's a waste of oxygen, though, mate. Only thing we can take positively away is is the way Neves is playing, says Klaus. Well, let's hope we are actually going to possibly sign this guy. Like I said, if he was being selected by Wolves today in this team, then the chances of us signing him, in my opinion, are slightly less because, you know, protecting your asset is usually what you do when you've got a sale lined up. Not to say we couldn't go in for him after this game, obviously, but just goes to show you how far the deal is along right now. There is no deal as of now. So, yeah, and I'm not too sure if we'll actually get in with another midfielder this transfer window. I hope we do. There are a lot of murmurs and some links and a lot of players that we could be looking at, but we don't seem to actually be trying to sign one just as of yet. We might do, though. Remember in FIFA when Petr Cech would wear his hat in transfer negotiations, says Marty J. That was absolutely class. He's rocking up with the fucking cranial hat, mate, to the office. James shouldn't be wearing a United shirt, and a few other players have sleeps in the 99. Fair play to you, sir. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, he's definitely not up to the standard. He should be loaned out to, you know, Cardiff City or something. Really, really not up to the standard for United. And then Fred, decent squad player. I'd actually keep Fred because I think in certain games, you know, cup games against Kettering Town, etc., he might be a decent player to come on and run around. Or latterly in games when you just need to, like, kill off a game when there's 20 minutes left and you need somebody to come in and just run around and win the ball back a bit, then Fred's a decent squad option for that, but definitely not as good as, you know. Oh, nice one, Rushmano. Brilliant. Yes, fantastic. Yes, well, there will be a transfer news show later on this evening, maybe about 9-ish. So, yeah, keep a look out. We'll give you the latest updates tonight anyway. Viable Solutions, how's it going? How has Varane been so far? Nothing to really report, really. He's not really put a foot wrong. He's not done anything either to really of note. It's not really gone to him yet. Maguire with a good header away from a ball in from Wolves there. Fred now puts it over the top. It's a loose one and Wolves win it back on the right. Sancho commits a foul. That's going to be a free kick for Wolves now. Shit, man. Why are we playing so badly here? This is just so painful to watch. I really do believe that the midfield is just responsible for, you know, for getting us going. Thing is, though, what I would say is it's not all down to Fred. You know, what's going on with the rest of the lads? Pogba, Bruno. We haven't created hardly anything so far, and we're 25 minutes in. It's just a bit of a toothless performance from us at the moment. But look, last season, how many times were we gashing the first half? And as Rachel said at the start of the stream, we are second half FC. You know, we do come back well in the second half, and Solskjaer has a little bit of a hard time tinker and gets his Norwegian hairdryer out, and we seem to do better in the second half. So I am expecting a much better performance second half, but still, this is bad. Gungshi says, loan Fred and Daniel James to Danielson to Kettering Town. Yeah, well, I mean, they're definitely not United level. Oh, shit, Wolves hammering us here. Ball into the box, volley on goal. Ooh, just wide of the post. Fucking hell. Thank the Lord for that. It's just wide of the post, mate. Oh. Dude. Look at this. Ripped apart down the left here. Ball whipped in. Simple one. There may be a glimmer of offside there, but yeah, I think there's a glimmer of offside, actually, initially. But the ball, I don't think an offside's given. The ball's whipped into the edge of the 6-yard box. There is a volley a volley on the ball by Saiss, I think it is. And it's just wide of the left-hand stick. So Wolves having all the chances in this game so far. What a pass from Neves. Oh, indeed. Yeah, Ruben Neves is an absolute god, isn't he? We need to get him in there, mate. He's just a dictator of play. That's what he does. He's a pass master. That's what we need. I hope this is a catalyst for maybe making us realise just that he would be such a great player to sign. Maybe get Big Adama too at the same time. Big Adama down the left. Bit of a wayward pass that time. He's put it to the other side of the corner flag. But my lord, Big Adama is doing absolute bits. Oh, but yes, he's definitely feeling it. He's starting to breathe heavy already. He's starting to breathe a bit heavy already, 25 minutes in, but he's just an absolute tank. Look at his muscularity. Neves, fingers crossed to Shazam, and I hope so, dude. Shots on target, Adama, 1. Chances created, 2. Possessions, 1. 3. Successful dribbles, 5. The guy's bossing it so far. Caused us all sorts of issues. Come on, Murtaugh, sign that Neves, says Primot. Goffy, 1975, what's going on there, pal? He says, hey, Pigman, Ronaldo back. I can only imagine the joy inside you and every United fan. As a neutral, it's just good to have him back in the Premiership. Seems fitting he ends his career there. Yeah, Goffy, man. Absolutely. He might even end up going to Sporting for a season at the end of his career as well, but certainly just so lovely to get him back. It's a fairy tale. It's an absolute fairy tale having United back, Cristiano back at United, yeah. I can't believe it. It's amazing. Spar987 says the difference between Neves and Fred. There's a big difference between Neves and Fred, isn't there? Yeah, precisely. Fred just doesn't do stuff like that. He just doesn't whip those quality of balls in. More often than not. Okay, Bruno Fernandes sprays it over to the right now. It's Daniel James, son. Daniel James. Oh, puts it into the 6-yard box. Beaten away by Wolves. It's going to be a United corner. Oh, man. Need a pillow to hide behind up right now, says Rachel. Wolves need a Ronaldo, says Kayam. Oh, I'm starting to feel a little bit like Sean Dyche, guys. Last 48 hours I've been doing a lot of speaking. And I definitely feel a little bit like Dyche again. It's just one of those things, when you start speaking a lot, you do end up sounding a bit like Sean Dyche. And, yeah, just one of those things. Sean Dyche, they're going to have to do a bit better this season, aren't they? Because they're having a bit of a melt at the moment. Yeah, but hey. Sherman Qureshi. Oh shit, ball played into from United. First ball in RC for a little while, and the keeper grabs it, no dramas, and it's a counter-attack straight away here from Wolves again. Rush Mano, thank you so much for the £5 super chat, mate. He says, how was that a free kick by Sancho? Yet Bruno got bungled over and got nothing last week. Piss poor ref and inconsistent. Oh yeah. Spot on, Roshmano, mate. There's definitely some issues with the refereeing. I hope that the slight changes they made for refereeing this season, though, is going to make it a bit better. But it's still inconsistent as ever, isn't it? Get in there, Assassin Gamer. Thank you. Let's get some watermelon sugar highs in there for Roshmano. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Is Donny sleeping with Ollie's wife, says Miss 528? There's some dodgy stuff going on somewhere. My goodness, Bruno Fernandes. Lucky not to get his leg broken there. Dodgy stuff. Just been clipped. Studs up, Chaco on Bruno. It's more Bruno going into like a 70-30 challenge there, really. Like a challenge he's not got that much business being in. And that's Bruno for you. And thankfully for us, it's not a leg breaker, but it could have looked a bit dangerous. XD McDoodery says, come on, United, what's going on, man? Elliot Manduna, what do we have to do for Ollie to make some changes? He's on the sidelines right now administering a little bit of information to Sancho and saying, look, come on, you're having a fucking day, man, Sancho. He's like, you can say it, he's being quite animated, said, do this, do that, Sancho. So, yeah, I mean, Sancho has had a very, very quiet, poor game so far, I will say that. Ethan Maynard says, when you hit 50k, what are you planning on doing? I don't know. I haven't even thought about it, to be honest with you, Ethan Maynard. Something awesome, though. Oh, we got a Portuguese flag at the top there. Look at that. Nice. What's that for then? Hey, I guess it's for the Portuguese players, Bruno Lage, maybe Ronaldo, I don't really know. We're at Wolves Stadium here. Sir Alex Ferguson in the stands, mate. Get in there, you bloody legend. Come on. Fergie, mate, go on. Get in there, looking great. He's looking fucking great, Mr. Ferguson. And also having a hand in Ronaldo coming back to Manchester United as well. Fergie doing bits, Fergie making phone calls, Fergie using his influence and father figure stature there, mate. What a fucking god. Varane must be like, what have I gotten myself into? Steady on. You know what this is like? I'll tell you what this is like. This is like the rumble in the jungle so far. We're roping a dope right now. That's what we're doing, yeah. Wolves are coming at us. They're wearing themselves out. We're on the ropes like this at the moment, defending. And they're just going to tie themselves out. And then we're going to come out swinging, stinging like a butterfly, and floating like a bee. Actually, the other way around. Floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. We're going to come out and smash them up second half. Anyway, no, in all honesty, this is a really shit performance. I expect Solskjaer to do some serious changes at half-time in terms of the tactics, the mentality, the personnel on the pitch. Get Daniel James off, get Fred off. They're clearly not good enough right now. And also just maybe mix it up in terms of, actual tactics, because we're not creating anything at this moment. I think what Solskjaer's tactic today was, if you ask me, like I said at the start of the stream, I think what he was expecting is for Wolves to come out like a bat out of hell and attack us. How we were going to set up is to be quite counter-attacking, bit slower in tempo than what we were used to playing in the first couple of games, or certainly the first game, and just hit them when we can on the break. That's exactly what I said. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to hit them or do anything against them at the moment, but it does seem like we've set up counter-attacking to sort of try and, utilise the players we've got on the counter when they have given the ball away or we've won it back, etc., after they've got at us, because they are an attacking side, right? But still, you've got to do something with your possession of your ball when you get it, and so far we've actually barely been able to create anything or string any passes together whatsoever. We just need a moment of magic to change this game in a second, though. We do have lots of quality on the pitch. But right now, Wolves are in control of this game, you'd have to say. I mean, they're not leading, but they're taking it to us. But second half, they're going to be so tired, they're not going to be able to keep this level of pace up and everything. Big Adama's going to be shot by the end of the half. So, I'm not too worried. I think second half will batter them. But this is a terrible first half performance for United. We just haven't really done anything. We just sort of sat there. We haven't created anything. We haven't been effective on the counter. We've barely been able to string a few passes together. We are really struggling. We're really struggling. But like I say, Solskjaer, he's done that many times last season. We were shit in the first half, and then we come out second half and blitz it. So I'm expecting second half will be much, much better. Big Adama is a machine. Oh my goodness me, it's a good slide tackle in there as well from Raphael Varane, who stops the block coming from Big Adama. Get in there, Raphael Varane, lad. Yes. Good slide tackle from Varane there to stop the pass coming in by Big Adama. Get in there, you bloody legend. Come on, big Adama, guys. Get those Rafael Varane emojis in there. Did I get a Rafael Varane emoji? Stop him, big Adama. Did I get the Rafael Varane emojis and Ronaldo emoji? I don't think I did. Damn it. I wanted to get some Varane and Ronaldo emojis in there. Corner comes in and it's beaten away now. Sukranashal Pasha, how's it going? Says, one thing is factual. Manchester United is not united today. Sadly unable to play. Ollie sucks at picking the team. He plays people out of position and chooses mediocre players just because we are playing a lesser team. Shame, isn't it? It's a shame. It would be nice to have a set 11, not going to lie. But of course you do have to rotate in this day and age. But yeah, weakening the team in a couple of key areas seems to be letting us down right now. It's not down to, I'm going to be honest though, it's not down to Fred. I mean, look at Sancho having an absolute stinker out there. Ruben Neves gets the block off on Sancho there. We got to go sign him. He's a proper footballer, is Ruben Neves. But yeah, Jadon Sancho's been quite, just hasn't done anything in this game yet. Yeah, the mighty Varane blocks Adama. Come on. Spank the like for the piggy, says Primot. Reminiscent of the game last week against Southampton. Very much so, Gangshi. Sancho is out of position, says Tim Sharrett. Should be on the right. I mean, it's a fair point, but, you know, if you're a winger, surely you should be able to... Oh, crap, man. Look at this dodgy stuff. Pogba miscues, and we've given the ball away in the area, but have won it back now. And here United are. Fred. Go on, Fred. Just play that simple pass, Fred. Yes, nice one. He actually managed to make a pass. He still did it slower than necessary, though, and took all the pace and momentum out of the attack. But still... Yes, indeed, Ethan Malins. Thank you very much for being a part of this stream today, mate. Pogba finally woke up, says Rashmano. Big rugby player at Dharma. He is built like a rugby player, to be honest, Big Bob, yeah. He'd probably be decent at rugby, I'd imagine. Your heart is beating fast, says eStats Builds. 9 minutes till half-time, peeps. Not good enough performance by United. Ollie needs to get them into that dressing room and get that bloody Norwegian hairdryer out and beat them on the bloody head with it. That's what he needs to do. Because this is tepid as anything right now. And also we need to mix it up. Get somebody on who can actually, you know, not give the ball away every 2 minutes and then change our style of play. Because, it's just, look at this. Long ball from Pogba, given away. Now, again, Wolves on the counter-attack look much more dangerous with it than we do. I don't know what's really going on right now. We're having no joy down in the wide areas whatsoever. Wolves are completely nullifying us right now. It's actually painful to watch. Joshua Chu, hello, he says, or Donny for James. Yeah, I would like to see Donny come on at halftime. I hope Solskjaer does it. I thought he was going to do it in the Southampton game and take Fred off after a pretty gash display, but he didn't. He's got to start making these trickier, tougher decisions, if you ask me. Oh, you're going to get a pork pie, Mrs. Big Cake Bandit. I haven't eaten anything today. I'm starving. Sounds nice. Get Sancho on the right wing, says Rashmano. That's exactly a brilliant idea, mate. Yeah. Why is James even playing on the right? James is better on the left as well. Oh, get in there, my son! Offside flag. Fuck. Bruno Fernandes has put the ball into the back of the net, guys, but it is ruled out for offside. Oh... Look at that pass by Pogba. He's on the halfway line. He gets his up. That's a beautiful pass by Pogba. Yes, Bruno is clearly offside. And he's run through on goal. And he's put it away very nicely into the back of the net. And it is offside. Bruno Fernandes. He did look offside right from the off, to be fair, yeah. Nice pass by Pogba, though. Close, says Rashmano. Yeah. James Itchmo says, haha. Great, but offside, says McDoodoo. Yes, indeed. Yep. I'm stuffed from McDonald's, Mrs. P, says Rachel. Ooh. Oh, no, don't. Don't, Rachel. Don't, Rachel. I'm on a diet. I need to remain on my diet. See, when my brother came a few days ago, I sort of went off my diet for a few days. I need to get back on my diet. So I need to do. I want to hear about McDonald's right now. Go at them hard, says Primot. Come on. Pogba. Sprays it down the right now. Daniel James on the right-hand side. Go on. Daniel James should be playing on the left and Sancho should be playing on the right. I agree with that. And Daniel James shouldn't actually be playing. He should be playing left back in the bloody changing room is where he should be playing. But everybody else, yeah, we are out of position at the moment. I don't really get it. Pogba turns and gives the ball away and dawdles on it, and that's terrible from Pogba. And now it's a sliding tackle by James. What's he doing? He tried to just like nip at the ankles of big Adama, and Adama just carries on. And now it's down the right-hand side for Wolves, and they've got a really good chance in space, played back into big Adama in the middle. Good block by Harry Maguire. My goodness, not convincing at all from the boys. Hey, first-class gamer, how you going there, man? Don't you prefer pork sausages as first-class gamer? I mean, I do prefer pork sausages, to be fair. Pork pies, I like them, but they're cold, aren't they? And also, I don't really like that marrowbone jelly stuff, mate, to be fair, that's in them. I like the ones with minimal jelly. A lot of people like that jelly. I like the ones with minimal jelly. But anyway, nearly sent a super sticker, says, what? Jonathan Lemon Wrestling Show. Oh, you mean for the goal, Gungshi? Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, well, that would have been foolish. Oh, that's such a shame, though. It's ruled out. Timothy Young, Piggy, how much do you pay to watch football on TV in the UK? We pay $60 or so in Singapore. Crazy stuff. I don't know. It's probably like an extra 40 or 30, is it 30 or 40 something a month on top of the TV package, I think. I can't remember. Something like that, yeah. 30 or 40 extra a month for BT and Sky. Because they're on 2 different channels most of the time as well. In fact, isn't Amazon Prime got some of the games again this year? So really, you need that as well if you're going to watch them all. Rushy says, that's not jelly, mate. Well, what is it then? Gelatin. It's jelly. It's jellified. It's whatever it is. It's jelly-ish. Michael says, what do you think of Man United's performance so far? I think Wolves are looking very dangerous on the counter-attack. Very dangerous. Wolves are looking in every single capacity. What do I make of Man United so far? Absolutely toothless. No snap going forward whatsoever. No pace in our passing, really, but no ability to really string many passes together at this minute in time. It's a shit performance, mate. It's fucking absolutely gastastic so far, guys. What do you want me to say? This is an abomination to Manchester United. This isn't the fucking Manchester United way. What is this? This ain't even the bloody Macclesfield Town way at the moment. This is fucking awful, is what this is. Let's just say it how it is. Let's just say it how it is. We're getting battered by Wolves after 41 minutes. We've got Varane, Sancho, Pogba, Bruno, all these fucking legends on the pitch. And we're playing like a bag of shit, guys. Let's fucking say it how it is. But anyway, hopefully it changes second half. But let's be fair. It is terrible. Yeah, Adama's given us issues. Man, he's having his wicked way with us, but he won't be able to keep that intensity up for the rest of the game. It's vegetarian tears, says Rushman. That's quality. Vegetarian tears, jelly made from the tears of vegetarians for every pork pie lover around the world. Ollie needs to unleash his anger at half time, Raymond Moore. Definitely, sir. He's got to go to town on them in terms of drumming up the motivating these players. It's down to Wally. You saw that performance against Southampton, the last 20 minutes of it, where we didn't even try and take the game to them. That was a massive concern for me, because we're trying to win a game against the Saints, and we're unable to even have any sort of fight in us. Like, the players just were gone. Like, Solskjaer they weren't fired up whatsoever to try and get the game won, which was mad. So that does concern me about this game. We need to make sure we're fired up. Daniel James played in down the right. He tries to get into the 6-yard box, but once again, he has the head of a chicken. And it's into nobody. That's going to be a free kick. That's a foul on Raul Jimenez. That's going to be a free kick to Wolves. He's a cheat using oil all over his body so we can't hold him. I mean, that definitely does make a difference, Brady Smith. Yeah, I agree. It shouldn't be allowed, should it? United are awful, says Alan. Alexis Sancho's been 4 out of 10 so far. Diddly squat. I mean, I'd just have to say similar. He's really not done too much right now. He's kind of looked very, very all over the place. But he is not playing on his favoured position, though. He should be put on the right-hand side. That's what Solskjaer needs to do. Alan T says United are awful. Not a good performance so far, mate. Is this ref a Wolves fan, says Ruthless Sausage, quite possibly. Mike Dean. Oh, yeah, you're right, Kayam. Best pork food for me is definitely the Bacon XL cheeseburger from Burger King. That is good, you know. I like that first game, but that's mostly beef related. There is a bit of bacon in it, though. But that is good. Pig, are we playing Portugal or Wolves, says Brady Smith. I don't know. It's hard to distinguish. Berber says apparently the oil is to avoid being pulled because he has a shoulder problem. Well, that's bullshit, isn't it? That's bullshit, isn't it? They just oiled him up, so he's like some greasy salmon going upstream. You just can't stop him. Are you Sapkota? Says, what the fuck, ref? Taylor should never ref a game for Chelsea ever again. Piss poor, says Michael Wins. Refereeing in this country is a shambles, guys. Lovely little flick on, shot on goal! Oh, no, it's just wide by Mason Greenwood. It was so close to the bottom right-hand corner. We just had a chance down the left there. Mason Greenwood's tried to put it into the bottom right-hand corner and find that lovely little area of the goal that he finds so often, but unfortunately unable to do so with that left boot. So close, though. Mason Greenwood's movement's excellent there. He gets the not only half a yard, he gets 2 yards on the defender to have a free shot. It's going across the keeper. It's an acute angle. It's tight to get it into that corner. And he's just maybe a half a foot wide of that right post. Good little bit of play by Mason Greenwood there, though. True, Stephen Sevon. He says, every other player is free to oil up, says Stephen Sevon. Oh, man. Hey there, Archie20353. What's going on? I suppose if every player is free to oil up, but in my opinion, it should be outlawed. Then again, I guess it makes sense to just make it so every player can oil up. Who's going to check every single player to make sure they haven't oiled up before the game? You don't want to have to bring that protocol in before games. So let's just make sure, yeah, I agree with you. Anybody should be able to oil up. But I still don't like it. I still think it's cheating. 20 seconds to go until half-time. What an absolute stain of a performance so far, guys. Rate this performance out of 10, guys. I'm going to give it a rating of bloody 2. It's a shambles so far. The only plus point is that, you know, it's a clean sheet at the moment still. We haven't conceded, but we created piss all. You know, that Mason chance was by far our best chance of the game there. And we've been completely torn apart by the likes of Bigadama Traore, Trincao, Ruben Neves pulling the strings against us. Our midfielders looking very sloppy, even though we've got players like Bruno and Pogba in there. Fred is looking a calamity. Daniel James is toothless and headless. It's such a shame, guys. The players up there, Mason's very isolated. That's his only real opportunity he's had anything to do. Bruno Fernandes absolutely furious at the officials going in at half-time here. Luke Shaw says, come on, mate, come on, it's not worth getting a yellow card over, and pulls him away. Fucking gash performance so far, man. The ref is a disgrace, though, Jonathan Gallagher, yeah. 0 says Raj, 2 says BH Clan, 0 says Niels, Shazad says 1. Pig, we should come out in the second half all lubed up like Jelly Deal, says Gangshi. Oh, take the old Bigadama treatment. Oh, that's a good idea. Get Daniel James slippery like an eel, and then there you go. Might be able to actually beat a player then. Could be not oil, but lube, Pig, says Vincent Bullock. Same difference. Michael Wins 10 out of 10 because I don't want United to win. 1.69 out of 10 says Gangshi. Stackered Mike says 1. Hey, what's going on there? Simon says Fred is brilliant and his passing is fantastic. 100% passes to the opposition. Sarvilon, I know it's actually a joke that we are still selecting. What is Solskjaer thinking with Fred, though? I like Fred as a defensive option, but not in this. Not the base of a 4-3-3 or the base of any midfield when he's your only, you know, like he's just fucking shit, isn't he? He just gives the ball away too often. He's so lackluster with his passing. I can't defend him anymore, guys. He's rubbish. He's rubbish. He's not United standard anyway. He might not be rubbish. He might just be okay, but he's not United standard. Varane is playing good. Yes, that's another positive as well. William Hoy, he's got a couple of decent challenges in and stuff, and he's not conceded or made any errors. So neither is Maguire. So that is a positive. Hey, Janice Practice says, hi, Piggy. Can he spare a mate? Poor performance from Pogba too. Yeah, quite sloppy, doing all about nothing so far in that first half. Same old shit, says Victor Davies. Yes, indeed. Oh my God, Rerock Hard says, I was going full on Fred on one bad ball and it was Sancho, says, oh my God, Rerock Hard. Well, that's it. I mean, that's it. You know, Fred, he's bringing that upon himself now. He's inviting criticism with his gash performances. So even when other players do stuff, you blame him. Look, the reason we're not winning this game and we're playing so badly is not because of Fred, just so you guys know. The overall performance is gash. The tactics are awful. Solskjaer's playing James on the right and Sancho on the left when they should be the other way round. He's playing Fred in the middle, which is absolutely rubbish. He can't pass the ball. He shouldn't have selected Dan James. But also the players are just not performing. I mean, you have to say, yeah, Sancho might be slightly a fish out of water on that left-hand side. I mean, I'm sure he's played there for Dortmund over the time. You know, it's often that wingers will swap throughout games to confuse the opposition, or, you know, if you're going to try and cut inside and get a right-footed player having a shots and things like that on the left. If you want an inside forward type player, you can play a right-sided player on the left. So you do see it, but he is performing absolutely awfully at the moment as well. So individuals need to step up. People like Pogba is getting completely overrun. People like Fred is just non-existent in terms of defensive guile at the moment for us, and that's what he's best at. When just being totally ineffective going forward, no creation. I think Bruno's actually not done all that much today so far. He's maybe been the liveliest out of the three, in midfield, definitely, but he's still not done all that much. Sancho's done nothing. Daniel James done nothing. He's a headless chicken. Mason's really not had any service whatsoever. It's difficult, but he's tried, but he's not getting any service whatsoever. And the defence has done an okay job, I would say, you'd have to say, considering we've been absolutely torn apart. But then saying that, many times they've got into goal-scoring opportunities, and if their finishing was better, we'd have been completely undone. So this is a very worrying performance so far by United. Solskjaer needs to sort it the fuck out in the second half. Get that Freddie Flintstone melt off. Get Barney Rubble on, or bloody Betty, or anybody. Because... I'll take Bam Bam in the centre of the park right now. It's literally fucking Dino. I'll take anybody in the centre of the park over Fred right now. He's a cartoon character of a man for us right now, making too many errors and giving it away. And then, Daniel James is not good enough either, mate. That's evident. What does Solskjaer see in Daniel James? What's his obsession with Daniel James? He's literally the personification of a player without any ability to find a final product or a final outlet or have any good final product. He's shit, mate. Stop playing players out of position, you muppet. Ollie says the real clammy. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a real problem. Rushmano says we got 173 likes. Nice one, guys. Do us a favour and hit that like button on the video. Let's see if we can get 200 likes. Varane is slow as shit, says Joydy. Bell says this is coaching. Bell was 6-1. How you doing? Yeah, the coaching is just not good enough, is it, by Solskjaer at the moment? The tenacity in the players. How fired up are we in this game? Because we're not fired up enough, I tell you. But then saying that, let's see how he does second half. He is a tinkerer. How many times last season were we awful in the first half, and then second half we were brilliant? So let's see if he can have a tinker. Let's see if he can get these players fired up and play in the Manchester United way in that second half. Another thing I'll say is in the second half, Wolves aren't going to be as tenacious as they were in the first. They really did commit a lot in that first half. I mean, look at Adama Traore's performance in that first half. He's all over the gaff. He's running the length of the pitch at times. He's creating all sorts of problems. But that can't go on for the full 90 minutes. So Wolves have got another, 15, 20 minutes of a real good tempo play. And then it's all going to go a lot slower, I think, because there's no way they can keep up that level of intensity for 90 minutes. So that is another good thing for United in the second half. We might just grow into the game a little bit because of that. But we have to go and take the game to the second half, guys, and win this game. As we said, we can't be going into the international break sat in mid-table on 5 points or even bloody 4 points if we lose. We need to win it, keep that pace with Chelsea and Liverpool. Hey, what's going on there, Paul Cristiano Ronaldo, LUHD? How are you going there, mate? Good to see you back in here. What's happening? Alex is in here as well. Hello to you, bud. He says, bring on Matic and Donny for James and Fred. Move Pogba to left wing, says Alex. Done. Exactly, Alex. You've done it. Exactly. Precisely. More quality on the ball. Players who are actually cool on the ball, who aren't just going to spam it forward and give it away. Totally agree with you there, Alex. That is, yeah, totally agree with you. You're a man after my own heart there, sir. VJ Anand, Viva Ronaldo. Thank you for subscribing there, Ben Crazy. We need some serious leader on the pitch, someone who screams at the players when messing up the most simple passes. Yeah, Roy Keane would be calling Fred and Pogba. He'd be throwing punches. Roy Keane would be throwing punches at Fred in the dressing room. He wouldn't let him out the second half. He wouldn't let him on the coach. He's an absolute disgrace and a nonsense. Yeah, I agree. Here he is right now. Look at Roy Keane. I bet he's not fucking happy, mate. Go on, Roy, lay the smack down. Matt Norton, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, Matt. He says, put Sancho on the right. Move Pogba up to the left. Bring in Donny and Matic for Fred. Fucking useless Richard Branson, hairy bearded twat. Guys, what's going on? I think my internet is back now. I don't know. Can you please give it a refresh, guys? Give it a cheeky little refresh there, guys. Refresh. We should be back. I think we're back. I don't know, but I think we're back. Smash a 1 in the live chat if we're back. Bloody useless bastard internet. Thank you very much. Streams dropping, just got back in. Thank you, Ellie. I'm good. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, just give it a refresh, guys, in the live chat, and hopefully you will find your way back in here, peeps. Hey, we're only 8 likes away from 200 likes. Do us a favor as well. We lost a few people there, obviously, with the internet completely shot in the bed. Do us a massive favor and help us get them back by smashing the like on the video and also giving it a share on social media. Thanks, guys. Right, okay, I'm just going to turn this off for just a second. I'm still here chatting, so do keep getting involved in the live chat. I'm just going to have a couple of puffs on a cigarette because I bloody need it after that first half performance. It was absolutely awful, wasn't it? Oh, my goodness, it was truly terrible. The real clammy with the one. Aaron Bainbridge says the timer. Oh, yeah, let me stop the timer here, mate. Thank you very much. Nice one. Fred out, says BTS boring. Guys, I want you to tell me now. Should Manchester United persevere with Fred? Or should we sell him? Stay or go. Hashtag stay or go for Fred. Let me know. I kind of think that, you know, in terms of squad, he's okay, but not starting games really ever in the top flight of this league, which what's the point of having him then? Go, says Raj Taj. Shazad says sell. Go, says Kate Cadet. How you doing there, Kate Cadet? Yeah, I mean, a lot of us look at that. It's time to go. Paul Clayton says hashtag go. Oh, man. Scujo 1. Jonathan Lemon, Resting Show, Ricardo Bofa, Victor Davies. Stephen Barrow, you've disappeared. Yes, I've just come off camera for just a second while I have a cigarette for a second, mate. But yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? Terrible performance. Go, sell Fred, buy Fred. Yeah, thank you very much for everybody for having your say in the live chat. It's all pretty much unanimous, almost. A few people say keeping. Rush Marlow with a quote on from Roy Keane. He says, Rush Marlow on Man United's limp first half performance. My only hope is Ronaldo is not watching or he will pull out of the deal. Is that what Roy Keane said? That's hilarious. Bloody hell. He hopes that Ronaldo's not watching because he'll pull out the deal. Roy Keane's got away with words, doesn't he? Oh, my goodness. It's true, though. That's true. We want to have a good performance so we can win the game and be in a good situation for when Ronaldo does come to the club, because we don't want to be some mid-table melt side struggling already when he's come in. Yeah, Ala kick Badarwaj. I don't know, bro. Can only use Donny van de Beek instead of Fred and Matic? I hope so. I think he can, yeah. He's a much better passer than Fred, so just get him on. What you lose in defensive guy, you make up for in creativity and just not giving the ball away. First class gamer says Fred can't go before Phil Jones. Well, Fred might be more saleable, to be fair. There's probably more clubs around world football be interested in Fred. Fred actually had a good Copa America for Brazil, didn't he? I mean, Fred is literally in the Brazil team. To get in the Brazil team, you have to be a decent standard player. It's not like I'm saying he's a shit player. I just think he's not good enough for United. He's not good enough on the ball for United. He's not technically good enough. That's the problem with him. He might have the right mentality and he might buzz around the entirety of the game and put in a shift and a lot of effort and energy, but he's actually just technically not good enough for United at the moment. Yeah, Matty Norton, the passing is driving me nuts. Can't string 2 passes to go. Yeah, and that goes for the team overall right now. We just can't pass. Sports Further says every player out of position. It is bizarre, isn't it? Solskjaer's got to change it up at half time. Fred has been a major clunge weasel today, says real clammy, pitiful performance. Peg says keep Fred just as a squad player, but shouldn't start all the time. I respect that, Mr. Peg. Yeah, that's how I feel about him as well, really. Can we get a little hashtag free Donny in the live chat if you think he should come on at half time? I want to see him replacing Fred. I also want to see Daniel James replaced. Yeah, Matic makes sense, and playing Pogba on the left-hand side makes a lot of sense, and playing Sancho on the right-hand side makes a lot of sense. So I hope Solskjaer does what we all think is the right thing to do in the live chat. And moves it. G says, sorry, but I think Fred is good, just needs to calm his boots and play his natural game, then things will click, it will come good. Well, fair enough, G-Wolf. Fair enough, G-Wolf, showing that faith in Fred. He loves him. He fucking loves him. Hashtag free Donny, says Beata. Hashtag free Donny. Hashtag free Donny, says Ellie. Yes, we need to get that hashtag free Donny on the go. Glyn Curran says free Donny. Let's get him in there. Free Donald, says Bell691. Lingy will come on again. Man, if you were, can you imagine first class game? That would just be, I'm sorry, but oh no, Solskjaer would be definitely very questionable if he does something like that again. And Doja Roberto, I hope Ronaldo isn't watching, bro. That's exactly what Roy Keane just said. He is a good player, but not for United. Yes, get Donny on, please, says Victor Davies. Francois Coq, yes, you're right. Varane is looking good, actually. That's one of the plus points, I suppose, from the first half, is that we haven't conceded a goal, and Rafael Varane has looked solid and made some decent challenges and stuff. And yeah, you're right. That is good. Come on, hashtag Varane, baby. That is a positive. But this second half needs to be so much better than that first half rubbish. Buzzy Bebop Man, hello to you, bud. How you going? How you going there, Buzzy Bebop Man? I don't really know, Alec. Why is he? Don't spam though, sir. I'm good now, Mrs. P, says Sean O'Sullivan. Bot Gamer says Fred does not fit in the team. Sports Further says we've got bufferation issues. Oh no. Hey, Smasher 1 if we're coming through. Okay. Or Smasher 2 if we're buffering. I don't know. Anyway. Bloody internet. Hashtag fuck off, Freddie Mount, says Bell. Okay, Ellie, that's good. Buzzy Bebop Man, I'm good, Flying Pig, hoping for a better second half. Me and you both, sir. Mr. Rafael Varane has looked good. That is a beautiful shirt, man. That is a beautiful shirt. I'm not sure which one I prefer more. I think maybe the third is... I don't know. I don't know which one I prefer more, guys. What's your favourite United shirt this year? The home, the away, or the third? The game's about to get underway, guys. Hang on a second. Second half, here we go, guys. Come on. Let's do this. Come on, then. Come on, then, United. We need a much better second half here. Have we made any halftime changes, guys? That's what I want to know. Please tell me we've made a halftime change. Bruno Fernandes has just been hit in the face, mate. Oh, man. Third kit is cool, says Glencairn. Yeah, the third kit's pretty badass. This away one's beautiful, though. Roy Keane needs to take over from Phelan, says Bosley. Oh, shit, Bruno just got kicked in the face. I think he's going to be okay, though. He's a tough point. I think he'll carry on, Jeff. Free Donny, it's a bigger injustice than Nelson Mandela, says Big God Bob. Crikey. Well, he definitely needs to be freed out there, doesn't he? No halftime changes from Ollie, right? What the fuck? Surely there's been a halftime change from Ollie here. Wait a second. Surely there's been a halftime change from Ollie, right? Fred's still on the pitch, guys. What the fuck's Ollie doing at the moment, mate? He's definitely having a nightmare with his selections and some of his decisions right now. Pogba's still playing alongside in the middle there as well. Ball over the top for United. Daniel James is still on the right-hand side. Sancho still on the left. Mate, what is he doing? Solskjaer's having a bloody nightmare. Well, I hope that he's fired them up for the second half here. Luke Shaw down the left. Here's Jadon Sancho now. Runs himself into trouble. And it's going to be a corner for Manchester United. What's going on there, BTS, anyway? He says no. Kingslayer, didn't Ollie said last season that that Van der Beek would get more playing time? Yeah, he did, yeah. I mean, why is he even still here if he's not going to get games? It makes zero sense. Fucking useless. Come on then, Luke Shaw. Let's bang this corner in. We know Luke Shaw's delivery is absolutely mint. So hopefully he can get a Roberto Carlos, I guess, ball in here. And we can get, I don't know, Varane on it, mate. Go on. The ball's come in. Beaten away. Only if he changes underwear. Any Kyle, if the away kit you mean is the one I think, then that's Dan's favourite. Yeah, the light blue one. The light blue one is the away one, yeah. Fire Ghost Boy says hashtag free Donny. And then the dark blue one is the third. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. This is the away and the other one's the third. Even plays FIFA way better than the match, says Pablos. Oh, just get it away from Big Adama, man. He's such a threat today. He really is dangerous as anything, isn't he, old Big Adama? Watch out for him. Look at how oily he is. They've given him a fresh glazing of oil at half-time, haven't they? Dude, have you seen how greasy and oily he is? That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ultra Devil says, Ollie is lost. Wolves looks like the £570 million squad needs to fix up this half. We're better. We're becoming a laughing stock. We have a great squad. My God, says Ultra Devils. I mean, I can't defend this performance at the moment. It's a shocking performance. And we have got a great set of players out there, regardless if Fred and Daniel James are in the team. We've still got a great set of world-class talented players out there, guys. So this is nothing short of gash. Yeah, Eddie, they've glazed him up at half time. Jonathan Lemon Wrestling Show says, get Donny on for fuck's sake. Purple says, R7 didn't like Pepsi. Watch it, Piggy. It's Coca-Cola he didn't like, actually, but I'm sure he feels the same way about Pepsi as well, to be fair. No. Sloppy stuff still can't pass any passes together at the moment, mate. Well, one back on then. Fred over to the right-hand side now to Pogba. Down the left, we have a chance here. Jadon Sancho on the ball. Jadon Sancho, come on then, Jadon. Let's see what we can do. £73 million signing from Dortmund. Can he live up to it? Can he live up to it? He's got plenty of time ahead in his career to develop, but we want him to hit the ground running. So far in this game, he's struggled. Here's Daniel James on the right now. Beats the defender, but he can't beat him with the ball into the box, and it's headless chicken stuff again by Daniel James. You're shit, Daniel James. You're fucking awful, Daniel James. He's absolutely awful. Sell him, for fuck's sake. Loan him out, for fuck's sake. He ain't United standard. Have you just seen him again? Just completely just do nothing, giving it away. Oh, my goodness, it's so annoying. And now Luke Shaw gives us a loose pass, and now here come Wolves on a break on the right-hand side. Bloody unbelievable. Okay, let's have a vote about Daniel James, guys. That's what I want to hear from you. Stay or go. Hashtag Daniel James, stay or go. Go for me. He's useless. He's useless. I'm not even sure if he's Premier League standard, you know. I think we signed him for the Championship. That's maybe where he should go. Go, says Raj Brady says loan. Matty Braga says go. Jonathan Lemon says go. Fire Ghost Boy says go. Ezio Auditor says go. Stephen Zevon, thank you so much for these super chat here, buddy. Says, I think Ollie consults a psychic medium at half time, says Stephen Zevon. They call me Mystic Ollie, because I predict these things. 3 people died making their Salad Girl pocket watch. Fair play, man. I mean... Oh, no, oh, Trincao. Oh, good block there by Raphael Varane, mate. He's done the bits. He's done the business to deny them a goal-scoring opportunity. And look at him rallying the troops, shouting, saying, come on, for fuck's sake, boys. Go on, Raphael Varane. The monster does well there. Trincao does Fred. No dramas. Fred's fucking useless. And then Slabbington Maguire gets done because he's bloody useless too, in all honesty. Look at how easy he gets fucking done. But thankfully for us, Raphael Varane is there to mop up in behind Slabby Maguire. Go on, Raphael Varane. Jean Moutinho with a corner here in. Now, Maguire's good, but, you know, that is piss poor again. He's just got so easily done there. Jean Moutinho with the ball in now. Corner in. To the back post. Really good defensive header by Paul Pogba there. He's really judged that brilliantly well. And now Bruno hoofs it up the pitch. Even G-Wall thinks he should go as well, absolutely. Even out on loan or something, yeah. Varane is a true leader, Edio Editor. Definitely really good stuff rallying the troops there. And clearing it away. Get in. Loving that. Hashtag Varane. Ewan Hogan says Varane, baby. What a player Varane is, says Brady Smith. Definitely. Could try Lindelof and Varane someday. That's true, Klaus. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Maguire is he is slow, whichever way you get away from it. Not that that was anything to do with slowness, but we've seen him get done a couple of times. Bit easy over the last couple of games. Must say. Oh, we got a Gunshi Super Chat. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. Gunshilioni. Thank you so much for the 330 NT Super Chat, you Don. He says, this is pure, unadulterated goblinry of the worst kind. Unacceptable. Right out the old Ginger Goblin playbook, isn't it? You know that movie Silver Linings Playbook? Well, yeah, this is right out the Ginger Linings Playbook. You know what I mean? David Moyes, but you know what? Actually, Moyes is doing bits of West Ham. I just mean United. This is terrible. I agree, Gungshi. Can we get some watermelon sugar highs in there for Gungshi? Thank you so much for the super chat, pal. Yeah, it's just not happening for us at the moment, but still plenty of time. 40 minutes. Here comes Edinson Cavani. Come on, mate. Edinson Cavani. El Matadore's coming on. What a great substitution that is. See you later on, Daniel James. You're fucking useless. Get him off. Good substitution, Ollie. Good substitution coming on. He means business here. I like it. The Archer is coming on. That's it's a bold move. It's a bold move by Ollie. We need that. We need that. You know, he's changed many a game for us, Cavani, coming off the bench. Remember the couple of games last season against Southampton, for instance. The guy's a machine. He's going to be dangerous in this second half, yeah. And we brought him on for the right player. It's Daniel James who's gone off, and I believe Greenwood's gone over to the right-hand side now, and Cavani's playing up top. So, yeah, I think that's a good decision, actually. It's a decent move. Cavani time, come on, bye, James. Yeah, see you later on. Never play for United again, as far as I'm concerned. Useless. Good decision by Ollie. Finally made a good early substitution, you know. Good early substitution, that's what we need. We don't need somebody who's just going to wait and stick by their guns, even if those guns are not firing. He's done the right thing by making a change here anyway. And getting James off. James, totally ineffective. Totally ineffective. Just not giving us anything there. So disappointing. Get Donny on, says Fire Ghost Boys. Yeah, that's another thing that I'd like to see in this game too. Get Fred off, get Donny on. Here's Fred on the ball now. Andy Hammond says, this has to be Dan James' last game. Yeah, I was surprised that he was played anyway. Maybe Solskjaer putting him in the shop window to get a move away. Well, all that's actually done. This performance has bloody hurt that possibility, really. It's bloody hurt the possibility of it, if anything. Cavani, please help, says MUFC Daily. Hey, there's 215 likes on the video, guys. That's awesome. Thanks for everyone who's hit the thumbs up, guys. It does help. Thank you, guys. And also, MUFC Daily says, Cavani, please help. Cavani down the middle, Sancho on the left, Greenwood on the right. Spot on, Mr. Gunccione. Pogba foul on Big Adama there is penalised by the ref. Man, this ref fucking hates us, doesn't he? Let's have another look at this. Didn't look like there was much in that. Let's take a look at this. Oh, okay. It was late and he did trip him, to be fair. Fucking useless, mate. Finally, a decent substitute, says Anthony White. It's on now. It's on now. It's on now. Stevens Evan, although speaking to Derek Okora in the afterlife is quite Inception level management. Thank you, Paul Cristiano Ronaldo. He says, 69 dudes. Come on, United. Come on, then. Come on, then, United. Hashtag I believe in the live chat, peeps. Hashtag I believe. Progress, not perfection, says I don't care media. I still would like to see some progress, though. If we bring Donny on, we're winning, says Rachel. Fiona Gardner says, can we get this decision our way today? Doesn't look like it, does it? Doesn't look like it. So, just under 40 minutes left of this one, guys, for United to go and get the breakthrough. Anything less than a win is a terrible result, in my opinion, with how things stand in the league and how we would start the season. It's not a good start to the season unless we get the win here. Simple as. And Solskjaer's made some good signings this summer, but like Ronaldo coming in, you know, we don't want to be playing catch up right from the start. Nice one, Fire Ghost Boys. Piggy is drinking on the job, says I don't care media. I'm actually just having a Pepsi Max Cherry. Stephen 7. Guys, it's enough to turn you to the booze, though. It's enough to turn you to drink, isn't it, to be fair? Oh, it's a painful game so far. I was hoping, I really was expecting just like a super good performance from United today. I don't know why. Just with the lift of Ronaldo coming in. And also on the back of that Southampton game, it was a really bad performance. And I just expected like a reaction. But in the end, it turns out the reaction is shit. Wan-Bissaka on the ball now. He's won it back on the right for United. He plays it forward. It's a loose one. And now it's won back by Wolves. Wan-Bissaka does well to challenge, but it is played into the path of Big Adama. Pogba's all over him, though. Big Adama does Pogba like he isn't even there. Oh, but the referee has penalised Adama for the offside. It's an offside. Thank you, Mage General 69, for subscribing to the channel. Nice one. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. Goffy says, stop drinking it. Why? Because you think it's crap for you. Well, it is crap for you, but you know what? Yeah, true. It is full of aspartame. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. He cuts back inside. Bruno trying to make something happen. Oh, bollocks. And his pass is loose. Oh, shot volley by Fred from miles out with the left boot. He struck it well. Right down the keeper's throat, though, and it's saved easily. But great pass by Paul Pogba over the top there into Bruno Fernandes. It's a wonderful pass. Unfortunately, Bruno Fernandes... see, that's what Pogba's got. Pogba can bloody pass the ball around. We know that. I don't think he's had a particularly great game today, but he's still played a couple of really nice key passes and stuff, but not great. There's whiskey in there, Baz, says Mrs. PK Ben. I should put some in it. We changed a world-class melter for a world-class player. Daniel Shames, says Big Garbo. Daniel Shames. Daniel Lames. This is one of the worst games I've ever seen, says Ian Dawn. Yeah, it's up there. It's really up there, mate. When's the chance going to come for United? Shocking, eh? Bruno, overlapping run by Luke Shaw cannot be ignored. There he is, Luke Shaw down the left then. Little toe poke forward now to Bruno, and Fred gives it back out to Luke Shaw on the left. Bruno Fernandes back to Fred. Fred takes it central now. Plays it back to Maguire on the halfway line. Maguire, forward pass now to Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes plays it in down the left where Jadon Sancho comes and gathers it up. I'd love to see Sancho do something in this game. Oh, bad pass by Sancho. He's giving the ball away, and now Wolves break on the counter. Jadon Sancho's looked really poor in this game. Okay, now I do feel for him. He's obviously a right-sided player. That's where he's used to playing most of the time. But he has been poor. I mean, that's a simple little tiny little 2-yard pass he's tried to make there, and he's given it to the opposition. He's not looked good. He's definitely not match sharp here. You've got to give him a bit of time, though, Jadon Sancho. He's only just coming in. There's a lot of pressure expectation on him because of the price tag and just how long there was the deal being concluded. So there is a lot of expectation on Sancho. But this is a poor performance from the guy. You have to say he's done nothing. Why does Fred keep slipping, says Elliot Manduna. He's got some of that big Adama grease on the bottom of his shoe. Never heard anyone outside of Alex Jones mention a smart thing. Really, Stevens? I mean, there's a lot of basis for it, for it causing cancer and stuff like that. But, I'm not going to get into that now. Rushy says we got 220 likes. Nice one, peeps, on the way to 250. Big Adama's done Fred yet again and put it into the back post. Raul Jimenez goes in for the header, almost gets there. You see, this is it. This is it. Fred, just not good enough defender, mate, either. He's a jack of all trades, master of none. I've said that many a times, and it's true. He literally is a jack of all trades, and he can't do any one good thing. It's a problem. Sancho's the man. Oh, definitely big up. I'm not slagging off Sancho. I'm just saying he's not really had a great game so far. Still time left for him to turn that around. And it's very early in his career. I don't think he's even 100% match fit right now. He needs to just have a couple of games, really, to even get to that level. So let's see how he is when he's match fit. But right now, he's not. What's possession like and shots on target? Let's have a look then. I don't care, media. 44% possession to Wolves, 56% possession to Manchester United. But the shots on goal by Wolves is 9 and 3 on target, 6 and 1 on target for United. That's not good enough, guys. 6 shots and 1 on target. That's crap. Absolutely crap. Toothless performance by us. And Wolves creating more chances, 100%. Bruno Fernandes whips one over to the left to Paul Pogba now. Gathers it up. Go on, Paul Pogba takes it towards goal. Paul, get your head up someplace. And then a 1-2 give and go with Sancho. Paul Pogba now sprays it to the right. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Head up now. Oh, shit. The tackle comes in on Mason Greenwood, and we've lost possession yet again. And now they're on the break down the left-hand side. Watch out, Big Adama's played in. He wanders into the area. There's a Wolves man in the middle if he can pick him out. And he does. Shot on goal for us. Oh, and it's just wide of the right stick. And I tell you what now, guys, it's lucky for us that Trincao did not connect with that because they completely done us yet again on the counter and got in a really dangerous position. Just a few direct passes there. Big Adama does very well to just see the runner in the middle. And it is wide of the goal, thankfully for us. But, dudes, we can't keep doing this. We're just eventually they're going to get one. It's lucky for us that he just completely miskicked that one. David Dea watches it go wide. Shocking, man. Shocking defensively. Shocking offensively. Shocking performances from United today. It's absolutely shite. Oh, no. And now fucking Mason Greenwood's down injured. It's gone from bad to worse. He's up. Cavani's wide open out there. Someone find him, says Primor. CR7 when should be for the Newcastle game. Fire Ghost Boys on the 11th of September. We'll see. We're playing like an absolute trash can, says Tim Sherratt. Painful, isn't it? It's painful to watch. Chance for United. Mason Greenwood down the right. This looks good. Oh, a couple of steppers, but what's he done? Mason Greenwood shat it. He could have easily just simply given it to Cavani there, or done something much better than that. In the end, it's a wayward couple of stepovers which has taken it into... He's just lost it. He's just lost it there. He's stepped over it and just touched it really wide. It's a bad bit of play by Mason there. He shat it. That was such a good opportunity as well. That should have been a goal, really. Now Maguire up against Trincao here. Maguire feeds it into Varane. Varane has been very solid today. His passing, his defensive positioning has been solid. We haven't at one moment seen Varane in any trouble whatsoever. Like, we haven't seen him out of position. We haven't seen him, get done. He's been solid as a damn rock. So that is a positive about this one. Luke Shaw can't pass all of a sudden as well. What's going on? He's whipped in. Marcel puts it out for a corner, though, for United. Come on, then, United. I really hope we get Neves too, G-Wolf. Yeah, we definitely need him, don't we? Someone should slap Mike Dean. Hate to say it, but I'd take a 1-0 right now. Oh, 100%, Peg. 100%. Take any sort of win. Yeah, that would be a steal. That would be like a robbery as well, to be fair. That would be like we've thieved a bloody win off them. What's going on there with this Sue man? He says, I might have made a mistake signing up for this. Sue! You haven't made a mistake yet. We need you. We need you. We do need you. It is a bit of an issue, though. I must say, if I'm Ronaldo watching this, I'm thinking, oh, my goodness me, this is horrible. If you're a striker in this team getting zero service right now, it must be painful. Think about Cavani up there since he's come on. He hasn't had any service. Think about Greenwood in the first half when he was at the top of the pitch. He didn't get any service. So, yeah, this is not looking good if you're a forward player watching this, thinking about coming into this side. He's obviously definitely coming in, but he's thinking about what he's going to do in this team, and this is not a good performance to base it on. Bruno tries to find Cavani, and it is now going to be a corner to United. Thank you, the Sue man, for the super chat there. Sue! Pig, you are how like a news headline underneath your face cam. Why don't you put the starting line up there? Just a question. Oh, crap, I usually do, yeah. I usually do. I've forgotten this fine day. Sorry, I usually do that, though. Yeah, good point, Michael Wins. I just haven't done that today. For some reason, I've just completely forgotten, but I usually do. Big God Bob says Cavani's aiming his arrow at Mason's balls, says Big God Bob. We need to score, says Andy Hammond. Bloody Mike Dean, you bloody Victor Meldrew looking prick. Oh, man. I don't believe it. What does Sue mean anyway? It just means yes, I believe, Stephen Zell. It literally means yes, like see. See. But he just says it like Sue for some reason. Imagine just going like, yes! It's kind of like doing that. It's kind of like celebrating, going, yes! Luke Shaw with the corner in. Maguire just flops around like a bloody fish on the edge of the area. Fish out of water there. And gives it away. Now Luke Shaw gathers it back, puts a good curl and effort into the back area of the area as well. But you know what? It is absolutely fucking terrible. And it is beaten away. And here come Wolves on the counter yet again. Big Adama Traore still at it. Watch out for Big Adama. Big Adama is a menace to society in this United defence right now. Look at him go. He's beaten one, he's beaten two. Finally, Luke Shaw gets something in there, but Big Adama's still going down the right. He's still going. Thankfully, Luke Shaw gets a corner in, and he's unable to stop it, though, from... for fucking hell. Luke Shaw's got done in the bollocks. Is that what happened there? Luke Shaw's gone down on the ground, clutching his balls. What's happened? But yeah, Big Adama tries to get the pass in. Luke Shaw gets the block off. It's a corner for Wolves. Let's see what happens. Luke Shaw gone down in some pain. Oh, yeah, he gets one right in the love spuds. Right in the love spuds. Martial's warming up, says Rushman. Oh, goody. Fucking hell. Aiden says, Pig, I have an idea. Can you put the game under your face cam so that people can watch it? That's a good idea, Aiden. Ball whipped here on the right. It's Moutinho. Oh, shit! What a double save by David De Gea. It's absolutely unbelievable. Corner comes in. The header by some Wolves player. David De Gea makes the most reflex cat-like save you've ever seen in your life in a split second. And then immediately after that has to make another one in a split second. It's unbelievable by David. Bloody hell. Once again, David De Gea saving us and keeping us in the game. Fucking hell. Lucky Big Dave has been formidable this season for us. We'd have definitely lost to Southampton if it wasn't for him. And look at this. The corner comes in. It's a free header. Dave makes the save. And then there's a follow-up attempt. And Davide reacts to it so super quickly. Thankfully, it's sort of right at him, really. But yes, look at that. David makes a very, very good save. Very couple of good saves there. Well done, David. Let's get some hand emojis in there for Big Dave. Thank you for subscribing, Yummy BLT. Oh... Saving the Titanic like always used to be, says Klaus. G says love Spuds. Prime Spanish Dave, yes, mate. What a man. What a man. Still a great keeper. Still a great keeper. He had one bad season a couple of seasons ago, and people slag him off, but really he's been one of our best players for many years, and he's a great keeper. He's proven that last couple of games. I think this could be a great season for him. Maybe just having Dean Henderson there is what is getting De Gea back on track. Like just pure competition mentality. Look at how Luke Shaw's come along since Tellers was brought in. There's something to that. We've got away with that. This is shocking, man. 20 minutes to go. Come on then, United. Let's see a little bit of fucking bollocks from you guys. This is the time now. This is not the sort of performance we need to have like against Southampton the last 20 minutes where we do nothing and dawdle around and try and get the bloody point. Big Adama gets it into the danger zone yet again. There's a ricochet there given away, but Wolves another chance. Shots on goal from distance by Ruben Neves. Oh my goodness. And you know what he can do, but thankfully Dave makes the save again. Traore's the man of the match, isn't he? He's absolutely torn us apart. We need that last minute goal, says Dylan Sukari. Thoughts on Sancho, says Kellen Brennan. I mean, I love him. I think he's going to be a great signing, but he's been poor today. You know, you can't say anything. He just doesn't look match fit or match sharp, if you ask me. He looks kind of completely off the pace. Yummy BLT says, come on, get in there. And, you know, well, we got it away at least. It's got 20 minutes to go and get the winner now. Where is Donny? He's on the bench, mate. Donny van der Bench, mate. Donny van der Bench. Solskjaer hates him, mate. Solskjaer absolutely hates him. I don't know why he can't get in the team, mate. I don't get it either. But Donny doesn't seem to be featuring in Solskjaer's plans whatsoever in this team. Aiden says, I wish I could watch it right now. Yes, unfortunately, I don't have the rights for it, sadly. Otherwise, I would if I had the rights for it, but Sky Sports support them. In the UK, anyway. Traore is dynamite, says Steven Zeman. Amazing performance by him today, yeah. I was actually saying at the start of the stream that, you know, I think he's overrated if you look at his stats over the last, you know, season. They're not even that great for assists and things like that, but, you know, crikey, he always seems to do well against us. Here comes Tony Martial on the pitch, guys. Come on then, Tony. Sancho coming off. I think that's a good decision, actually. Let's see what Tony can do in a wide position. I actually do think that's a good decision now I've seen him come on for Jadon. Jadon's just looked really sort of lacking in this game. Marcio's going to play in a wide position here on the left. I'd imagine we're going to see, hopefully, him do something. But, yeah. Donny is to Ollie what Luke Shaw is to Jose, says the special one. Look at that double save by Davide De Gea. It's just an absolute crazy, crazy series of events there, how he's reacted very quickly. Brilliant stuff by David. He doesn't know all that much about it, but he's still got to just react and get over to his left just a little bit there. My prediction before and now, says Stephen Lee. Wow. Okay, so my prediction before the game was 3-1 to Man United. Looking at the lineups, looking at where we were and what we were doing. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, the ball is playing in too close to the goalkeeper. Shocking. It's just not happening for us. I said 3-1 to United before. Now I'm going to say it's going to be 1-0 to United. I think we are going to get a winner. We're going to get a winner. It's going to be 1-0. One of those poor performances where maybe we don't even necessarily deserve to win. But I think we're going to just snatch a win. That's how I feel about this game now. Come on, United! Gungchi says, Pig, can you ask Tox to buy out Sky? I mean, I could ask him, Gungchi. Lazy Marcel says, Pig Cop Pop. Take your chance, Marcio. Come on, says Primot. Great pass down the left-hand side to Mason Greenwood, who beats the defender. Referee's putting his shirt on. Mason puts it in there. Ah, almost all the way through, but it is good defended by Wolves. And now it's gone out for another United corner. Oh, and it was Kilman, I think, was it, who got something on that one? Maybe Sace, I'm not too sure, but let's have a look where the ball comes in from Greenwood. It's a very well-weighted pass in the path to Cavani, but just well judged by the defender who's got in there in front of Cavani and cleared it away. Take your chance, Martial. Come on, let's get some shows of confidence in. Let's get some, I don't know, some French flags or some Martial emojis in there or something. Let's get some positive vibes. Come on. Come on, Tony. I know he's coming for a bit of stick recently, but we need him right now. He's on the pitch. Solskjaer's opted for him. Sancho wasn't affected, to be fair. We want to have him have a really great game for the last 16 minutes of this game. That's what we need. We need Martial to come on and score that winner or something. That's what we need. Or Cavani. I could see it happening, but come on. Yeah, it is a bit desperate, the real Clammy. I must say, when you go to the bench and Martial's coming on at this moment in time with where he is, with his confidence and how he is performing for us, it's not the best situation. Luke Shaw whips one in with a corner now. Mason Greenwood. Oh, he finds it to Pogba. Pogba shot on goal. It's tipped over the bar by Dissart in the Wolves goal, though. Mrs. P says there's 172 tuning in, 172 legends, and 17 away from 250 likes. Thanks, everyone, for getting in here today and watching it with me. I know there's a lot of places you could be watching this or doing other things. So thanks for watching the game with me, you bloody legends. Come on then, United. We just got 15 minutes to go. Corner comes in for United at the near post. Oh, and Jose Sarr gathers it up. Ollie, go back to Reading, says Robert Bailey. What do you mean, Reading? What do you mean, Reading? You guys are not winning nothing this season, says Reiko Eli. Well, come on. We'll see. I mean, I hope this just has more impact on our business in the window this summer. I hope that we realise that we still need to go and buy Ruben Neves, that guy that's playing so well against us and played so well in the last couple of games in the Prem and has had a great couple of seasons and is just a better option than what we've got in midfield. I hope it convinces us to go and get him, to be fair. And then with Ronaldo coming in, you know, that could be the difference. But yeah, I mean, look, let's be fair. Let's be honest now. Let's be honest. We've got the players on the pitch today to batter Wolves. So it's obviously another problem in this game that's happening right now. There's another problem. Whether it's, I don't know, the motivation factor of some of the players here, the management of Solskjaer getting them fired up and motivated for this game, you know, the tactics, the coaching, you know, everything's just not been on point today. It's not like every game it's this way. It's just the last game against Southampton was sloppy and poor. And this game's been pretty bad. But there's still time for us to go and get that winner. Come on and undo all this bad mess of play. Like, it's all results is what matters here, guys. If we go and get this winner, we can be forgiven for the shit performance that's gone along with it. There's still time. While we've still got time, I'm going to hashtag believe. I'm going to hashtag believe while there's still time. But I must say the performance is that of an absolute fucking melt job side today with a lack of creativity, no toothiness up front there, no bite. Luke Shaw to Martial on the left. Go on, Martial, run at them. That's what I want to see Martial do. Martial still keeps hold of it, goes inside, plays it to the wide right. It's loose. It's not over to Cavani, and Martial just looking very lacking in match sharpness as well right now, I must say. Just early doors. G-Will says, hashtag believe. I know, Seth Backrow. What the hell? Arsenal guys up in here talking shit from the relegation spot. Get the fuck out of here. So true, Seth Backrow. Oh, nice Aiden plays. You're going to watch the United-Everton game. Oh, that's quality that Aiden plays. That's gonna be sweet, man. That's gonna be class. Cristiano Ronaldo at it again. Let's hope it's class anyway. Let's hope it's not a performance like this. Ollie is too calm and can't motivate players because he's too worried about hurting feelings, says Tim Sharrett. He's got to be more ruthless. I agree with selections and substitutions and things like that. I think he is good. If you look at last season when we were down and out in losing positions and how we came back into it and won a lot of games, I think he is a good motivator. But for whatever reason, the lads just don't seem up for it like they should be for the last two games. We have notoriously started the last few seasons pretty slowly, though. It's something that we do, but still, it's a massive concern when we've got all these talented players out there. Big Adama again causing problems down the right, but he's giving it away now. And now Luke Shaw gives it forward to Martial. Bruno Fernandes now on the ball. Sprays it forward. Great pass by Bruno to Cavani. Cavani, can he get there before the keeper does? No, good sweeper keeper play there by Jose Sarr, who comes out and reads it and headers it away. Unbelievable, this. This is such a bad game. I mean, I just... Such a bad game from United in almost every way, apart from the fact we haven't conceded yet and Varane's looked good and stuff, and there's a couple of decent performances in there, but... I mean, I'm just so deflated with this performance, guys. It's absolute horse-ass so far. 10 minutes left. Come on then, Pogba. Greenwood, step over, on the right, whips it in. Near stick, shot on goal. Oh! And it's wide. Bruno it was with the skewed finish to the far stick. And it's just gone wide, but it's kept in by Martial. Fred now. Fred, little pop one off to Bruno. Pogba gives it away, sloppy stuff. Now Varane. Down the right. Mason Greenwood gets the half a yard again. Puts one into the near post. Gets in there, Mason Greenwood. Come on! Get in there, Mason Greenwood, you fucking absolute 19-year-old legend. Let's go! Come on! Get in there! We don't deserve it whatsoever. We've been absolutely bloody horse manure in this game, but fucking get in there, my son. Mason Greenwood gives us the 1-0 lead. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Mason. Come on. Get in there. Oh, yes. What they claiming? They claiming this is some what's going on? They claiming something there? No. Get in there, my son. Come on, Mason Greenwood. Makes it 1-0. Get in. Look at that. Pogba gives it away. And it's won back by Raphael Varane, who plays it down the right to Greenwood. And Greenwood's got the world to do. He's still got to cut in from the right and beat the defender with a couple of steppers. Gets to half yard and pings one on at goal. I think it hits the inside of the goalkeeper's boot and goes into the back of the net. Let's take another look at this. So good. Such good play by Greenwood. It's Cristiano Ronaldo-esque back in the day. You know what I mean? The way he's done the defender and slotted it in, it's actually hit the goalkeeper's glove. He's tried to save it and he sort of palmed it into his own net in the end. It's a great bit of play by Mason Greenwood. Get in there. Oh. And we may have not deserved it here, peeps, but who cares? Like I said, I thought it was going to be one of those performances by United where we sort of don't look great, but managed to get the cheeky little goal when it matters. And there you go. 1-0. Let me update the score. Mason Greenwood gets the goal. 1-0 now. Get in. We don't really deserve it. I'm going to be totally honest. It was a very, poor performance by us, but we'll take it. We'll take it all day long. Gungshi gets in there with the 670 NT goal. That's all. Super sticker. Thank you so much, Gungshi. Get in there. Let's get those goal emojis in there for Don Gunglioni. Thank you, Don Gunglers. Don Gunglers. Get in. Oh, man. And it's against the run of play here, but hey, who cares? We've done a great job there. Mason Greenwood, the second teenager to score in the 3 Premier League games of the season after Robbie Fowler. What a fucking legend. He's only the second ever teenager to score in every single first 3 games of the season since Robbie Fowler. What a stat. Gets in there, Mason Greenwood. He's so special, this kid. Come on. Varane with the assist too. Yes, Kenkicho Taka. Yes, mate. He did get the assist, didn't he? Varane gets the assist, mate. Come on. He's had a good game today, Varane. He really hasn't put a foot wrong. Mason Goatwood, come on. Get in there, Big God Bob with a £2 super sticker as well. Let's go. 8 minutes to go. We don't want to bottle this now. This will be a robbery. This is a fucking robbery at Molineux right here if we win this one. Come on. United Trustable Sources, Gunglioni. What a fucking screamer, says Neil Duffin. Greenwood's the man, isn't he, eh? He might be a boy, but he's actually the man. Greenwood 3-3, yeah. And what's that now? 9 in 11. He's got 9 in 11 Premier League games going back into last season now. 9 in 11. That's an excellent return from a 19-year-old lad up top there. Get in. And on the right-hand side as well, it's being played in different positions. Here's Mason Greenwood again. Mason Goatwood again on the right. He's found the pass to Bruno. Pogba whips it in. And now suddenly the floodgates are opening. Floodgates are opening for Manchester United. We're getting at them now and we're looking a lot better. Just get the ball to Mason Greenwood. That seems to be the key. Oh, yeah. As soon as Mason's gone out to the right, to be fair, there is much more coming from that position. It stands to reason, doesn't it? Greenwood or Daniel James. No disrespect, but it stands to reason. Sir Makion Sandy says, great goal, but it shouldn't master shit performance. Hey, I said as much. It's a shocking game. It's a shit performance. Very, very worrying about our style. If I was Wolves and their fans and just their team, I'd be feeling pretty hard done by right now, because they have been much a better team. And we haven't created all that much whatsoever, even up to now. So, yeah, but who cares? We're 1-0 up. It's a great bit of moment of play there by Greenwood. And that's what wins games. Goals. Goals is what counts. Look at that's Wolves' problem for not being better at finishing, isn't it? That's Wolves' problem. The first 2 games against Leicester and Tottenham were much the same. They created a lot of chances but couldn't convert those chances. United, you know, we have got battered up most of this game, to be fair, but we've come out and we've hit a deadly blow. We've hit a deadly blow. We've landed a deadly blow. Oh, nice one, Busy the Beast, changing my name to a Busy Greenwood. Get in. And also, we get the longest unbeaten away run in Premier League history if we win this game today. Just if we don't lose this game today. What a stat that is, guys. Beating Arsenal's invincible side 28 games in a row it will be. That's crazy. Glory, glory to Manchester United, says Ayatollah of Rock and Roller. Come on. Sign of a good team. It's a sign of a good team, guys, playing absolutely awfully and still winning a game. Sign of a good team. It is. It's true. It's a sign of a good team. It's true, though. It is true. Mason Greenwood has now scored 20 Premier League goals, making him the outright 4th highest scoring teenager in Premier League history. Pure goal. That's incredible, isn't it? Do we know? I don't know how easy this is to find anybody, but do we know how many goals he has to score to become the all-time leading goal scorer as a teenager? Because he's still a teenager for a little while longer until he turns 20. So does he have the possibility of becoming the all-time leading goal-scoring teenager in Premier League history? That would be awesome. I guess Wayne Rooney is maybe Michael Owen, Wayne Rooney, Robbie Fowler. Some of those guys probably have the records at the moment. One of those guys. Hang on a second. Chance for Wolves down the right, though. Make sure you get that Chaka in there, Luke Shaw. He does. Pig stats are unreal, says Steven Sevon. 3 points in a bad game. Not going to complain. Exactly, Adnan T. Zane, we all going to go Delia on you, says United Trustable Source. Where are you? Yeah, exactly, Rushmanu. You're right, Pig. Poor performance, but still win. Exactly. You can't be great in all the games. And I know we were snagging it off, and it is a shite performance today. But I remember watching loads of Fergie games back in the day where we were shite too, but we'd snatch a win or something, or, you know, it does happen. You can't expect to be right every single time. And to be fair, Wolves have given a great account of themselves this season. What I'll say to any Wolves fans out there watching, you're going to be fine this season. I think you've got a new manager in here who plays good attacking stuff. I don't think Wolves are really expected to get many points at all from Leicester, Tottenham and Man United as their first 3 games. When they come up against a team they're actually capable of beating, really, they probably will tear them apart. So I think Wolves will be all right this season. They might have started shite in terms of losing 3 in a row, but they're a better team than that record shows. They really are. Adama's off the pitch. Get in there. He's been the man of the match, though. Big Adama Traore was an absolute menace to us today. Yeah, let's all laugh at Arsenal. We were 20th. Right, Rushmano. Sorry, yes, you do have to win ugly. Definitely. Sometimes you've got to win ugly. Doesn't matter which way you win, just win. I will never hate on David De Gea again. It don't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Varane leader. Yeah, great performance by Varane, guys. One of the performers of the game. Just solid at the back. Positionally on point. Made a couple of good key challenges as well. It's not like it was, he's had all that much to do, really. But individually, he's not put a foot wrong. And, okay, Greenwood's still got the world to do when he's put the pass into him. But Varane has still found Greenwood that pass and technically gets an assist. So, very good debut performance by Raphael Varane. Very good. In fact, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, Raphael Varane, of his performance today, because he's been damn solid and it's his first game here. And in a rocky, ropey sort of performance by Manchester United, he's kept it together very well. He looks absolutely class. You know that? He just looks like he's just slotted right in there. He's been solid. He's not put a foot wrong. He looks absolutely class, guys. He just looks class. De Gea, 10 out of 10. Yeah. Who's your man of the match then, guys? Let's talk about that. So there's 2 minutes to go with normal time. Who's your man of the match? My opinion, we've got to talk about, of course, Greenwood for that goat-tastic goal that he scored. David De Gea's made some wicked saves. In fact, David De Gea might have to get man of the match again because he's made a few good saves which have literally denied them scoring. And those are match-winning saves. So in a way, it's got to be De Gea, yeah. Ezio says De Gea. Fire Ghost Boy says De Gea. I'm going to end that poll, and I'm going to ask you in the live chat between those three players who you think the man of the match is. So let's find out from the fan base. Mason Greenwood, is he coming off the pitch? I don't know, but what a performance by Mason as well. What a great goal. He almost did the same thing in the first half as well. He had a good chance that he basically created in a similar position out of nothing. Man of the match. But yeah, I think those three players are the standout performers in this game for me. I mean, Luke Shaw's been very solid as ever. You know, Maguire hasn't really done too bad, but there was one moment where he got undone. So I'm going to ask you there, guys, who do you think is your man of the match out of those three players? Have a little cheeky little vote in the live chat. I'm going to vote for David De Gea. I think he just about has to take it because he stopped a couple of goals from being scored. So I'm going to give it to him. Mason does the defender and just knocks it around him. Oh, definitely Jonathan Lemon. Rashford, a speedy recovery. Big time. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot, mate, on the pitch. Get in there. Good to see. Good to see. So, yeah, he will be staying on and deputising for Wan-Bissaka this season. We know that much. He's decided to stay and Solskjaer wants him, which means we're not going to go for Trippier. I think there's still an outside chance we sign a midfielder. Crikey, there's a chance for Wolves down there. 5 minutes of added time as well, guys. We've got 5 minutes of added time. Here's Wolves on the ball with a chance. Ball whipped into the danger zone. Varane with a monster header. Look at that defensive header away by Varane. Oh, Varane with a... Did you see how he leapt like a bloody salmon? Oh, look at him. Oh, get in there, Raphael. I'm so happy we got Raphael Varane, mate. Look at that. Yeah, Callum Alston says Varane is exactly as advertised. Anthony White says Varane. How high do you have to jump to beat Varane in the air? He's got jumping ability and height. He's fucking athletic. He's so good, isn't he? That was a great header. I know 5 minutes out of time's terrible. Anthony White, get in there. Voted De Gea, but Greenwood close second, says Peg. Good shout, good shout. Just got back from IKEA, Pig. What have I missed, says Rick on Vega. You missed a really bad performance by United where we haven't created much whatsoever. Barely strung any passes together. And Wolves have battered us for most of the game. But we're winning. We're winning 1-0. So it's not all that bad. But yeah, it's not a great performance by the boys. Let's be honest. But some good individual performances in there. And if we win the game, job's done. There should be a song about Varane. Yeah, man. Well, we need to come up with a good one. Boss, mate. Varane, what a bargain, says Kinkichi. Yeah, for the amount of money, £40 million, 40-ish million pounds, wasn't it? 43 altogether. It's a bargain, whichever way you look at it, for a top quality player in his prime. Chance for United at the end of the game. Bruno puts it in. Oh, right at the goalkeeper. Ronaldo will boss in the headers at the other end. Yes, Primot. We got Varane bossing the headers at the back and Ronaldo bossing at the top. And Cavani coming and bossing it whenever. Gungshi says Varane leaping like a majestic king salmon. Definitely. And not one of those farmed salmons, no. Like a proper out in the open ocean natural, well, not in an ocean, but in the river, natural salmon. You know what I'm saying? If you were at IKEA while United are playing, you don't deserve to know. That's a bit harsh. Ayatollah could have been helping out his mum or whatever's the only time for him to do it when he works all week. Have a little bit of... Not everybody could just drop everything they're doing and watch the football, mate. Let's have a little bit of understanding there. Pig is on fire, says Tarek Gilligan. Varane is a big boss, Piggy. He was a Rolls Royce, says RP0D. Yes, indeed. We got the new model of Rolls Royce Phantom in here now. You know, we had to roll out Rio when he retired, but now we got another Rolls Royce. Oh shit, we got it's just a bit of cramp here, is it? For Pogba, I think he's just doing a bit of nice time wasting here. Good stuff. I call Mason Goatwood a sniper, the striker, because of his kill shots. He scored 40 to 50 goals in his last season as youth. He's incredible, big god, Bob. Yeah, he literally is naturally a great finisher. Just naturally great finisher. Referee is a clown, Jonathan Lemon. We got 239 likes, says Darryl Gilligan. Well, that's almost 250. Get in there. Roy Keane will be happy we won. Oh, definitely. He won't be happy with the performance, just like none of us are. But what you have to be happy about is the fact that we've played badly and won. It is a sign of a good team. Did you see Lindelof at IKEA, says 10-ton man. Yeah, did you go to the Swedish meatball counter, mate? A Bering sea salmon. Happy Varanmus, says Kayam. Happy Valentine's Day. Can we get some love heart in there and say Happy Valentine's Day, please? Everybody? Feeling the love for Varane. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Sancho had a bad game. You did, Alex Walker, yeah. He's not match sharp. He needs to settle in a little bit. He needs to get that sharpness, that fitness back. He'll be fine. Pog cramp, says Kangxi, the cramp champ. Primot's loving it. Look at all these love hearts for Valentine's Day. Come on, happy Valentine's Day, guys. In fact, I'm gonna tweet that out, mate. Because that's decent. Happy Valentine's Day. With a cheeky little love heart. Come on, United! Just a couple of minutes to see this game out now. I'm not sure how much more they're going to add on because Pogba is down with cramp, so we might go to 97 or 96 minutes on the clock here. So just bear that in mind. TK says Pogba should be a milkman because he milked the shite out of that cramp. He did a good job, didn't he? Let's see how much time they add on there. That's the issue. Come on, heads on. Absolutely. You just got to see this one out. Literally just a few seconds left, maybe a minute tops. So let's just keep it together. Here's Martial taking it to the corner. Yeah, well done, Martial. Just take it. Keep it there. Keep it there. Well played, Martial. Oh, Fernandes gives it away. Fernandes gives it away, and Wolves hoof one up the pitch now, looking for a final chance. Varane clears it away. No nonsense by Varane. Fucking hoofs it into Rosette, mate. Get in there, Raphael, son. Amazing performance. Amazing performance by Raphael Varane today, really. Very good. Very solid, very good. Shit, Wolves whipping into the danger zone. Good header by Slappington Maguire to get it away. Shot on goal is wide. Crikey. Well, that could be it then. That should be an end of the whistle at the end of the game. Blow the whistle, ref. Varane, superb, lad, says Rushmano. Fire Ghost Boy says Varane, come on. He's been class, hasn't he? It's not like he's had all that much to do against this, crazy top quality side. But we have been under the cosh for most of this game. And he has literally not put 1 foot wrong. And he's got an assist to his name by the end of the game. And he's just, impressed. He's looked very impressive, looks very comfortable. Looks like our best defender already, mate. So get in there. And such a huge win, this one, to finish before the international break, before Ronaldo comes in, right at the top of the table in tow of all the leaders. Get in there, that's the final whistle, come on! We got the 1-0 win, guys, we got the W. Bruno Lage's Wolves will feel slightly hard done by because they did perform very well. They did create a lot of chances. People like Adama Traore, Trincao caused us a lot of problems. Ruben Neves pulling the strings. It was a dodgy performance by Manchester United. We didn't get going. Midfield woes. Fred looking gashtastic. Daniel James, hopefully the last time we ever see him play for United, to be fair, is that bad, and he just is bad. So that's it for me for Daniel James. But the rest of the team's done okay. We kept going anyway. We defended pretty really resiliently there. And in the end, we've not had a great display. We couldn't really create or pass many passes together today. It was so mundane. But in the end, a moment of brilliance by the young lad, Mason Greenwood, scoring his 3rd of the season in as many games. And going back into last season now, scoring 9 goals in 11. Just showing what an absolute don he is and winning us that game. Varane is exactly what we needed. Calm, collected, and a great passer, says Rushmano. Spot on and formidable in the air. Strong and large and tall and tough in the air. He's a complete all-round package, isn't he? Pig spot on 1-0. Get in there, Vutilator. Come on, a great win. An absolutely great win. Adnan says tough win. Get in there, you absolute beauty. Yes, absolute beauty. Yeah, big time. Gungshi says get in there. Ayatollah Rock and Roller says 3 points. Is what we need. Absolutely. 3 points in the bank, says Ayatollah. Tough win, says Shazad. Yes, we needed the win, says Peg. You lot get your runny shirts. I'm getting a bloody Varane one. Come on, Rafa, you sexy Jaguar, says Primot. Get in there, mate. That's a great shout. Well, you know what? I think you've just convinced me, mate. No, I've got to get that Cristiano Ronaldo one, to be fair, mate, if I'm going to get one at all. Nice job done, says the Cape Cadet. Precisely. That's all that mattered, really. That's the end of the game then, guys. We've won it. It's 1-0 to Manchester United away at the Molineux. Mason Greenwood gets the job done. Some really good performances in there individually. David De Gea probably gets my man of the match just because he made some really key match-winning saves. Players like Greenwood very much impressed today, also very impressive. And Varane, our new signing, looking like an absolute Rolls-Royce at the back there, coming in and just slotting in there and doing a great job. So cool on the ball, great in the air, and not exactly, like backs against the wall today, but definitely he had a good few things to do, and he just answered them all with flying colours. The guy was an absolute boss. We need to sort that midfield out, says Rachel. That is the criticism I have of today, definitely. I would say that, Pogba did a couple of nice moments and a couple of nice passes and finished the game strong, but not a good enough performance from him today. Same goes for Bruno, really. Bruno, was probably the best of the three in midfield, to be fair, today. But still, I was expecting a little bit more from him. Fred's just absolutely bloody yabba-dabba gashed, isn't he, mate? I've had enough of that guy. It's time to go for Fred. Useless player. Decent, I guess, in terms of an option in the squad, but should not be starting any games for me anymore now. I'm convinced he's not good enough for United. I'm convinced Donny would be a better option. Hashtag free Donny. Solskjaer deserves a little bit of criticism today for his selection and his the tenacity of the team. But then again, Solskjaer's grinded out an away win here against Wolves, and we got the 1-0 win. So Solskjaer knows best, I suppose, but it wasn't a very great performance. You have to say that. You have to say it was a shit performance from the boys, but we won, so fuck it. Get in there. Rush Marlow with a £5 super chat, and he says, never give up on the lads. Sometimes 3 points is all that matters. We will improve. Hang on. Poor game, but we win. I like it. Get in there, Rush Marlow. Thank you so much for another £5 super chat. Yeah, precisely. We never gave up. We kept defending resiliently, and we kept trying. Unfortunately, there was just no flow today. They really did struggle to get into any sort of groove and pass any significant amount of passes together, really, and create. So creation was a problem. I mean, if we actually look at the stats come the end of the game, I'm sure that that Wolves had a lot more chances than us in that game. They just seemed to batter us for a lot of it. And, players like Bigadama really took it to us. I mean, we had more possession, 56% possession to their 44. But they've had 15 shots and 6 on target. We had 10 and 3. So they definitely were getting the better of us attacking-wise. And if you think about David De Gea's saves that he's had to make, without them, they probably go on and win that game, or at the very least get a draw from it. So we're lucky in a way that they cannot finish. They showed that against Leicester and Tottenham, and they showed that again today against us. They cannot finish to save their bloody lives, these players, for Wolves. They can create and rip teams apart. Bigadama, absolute menace out there. But they can't finish them off, it seems. Otherwise, we'd have lost today. If they had a decent finisher up there, or so, if they could just take the chances better, they would have definitely won the game today. So we're quite lucky in a way that David De Gea bossed it, and that they weren't not a lot more clinical in front of goal. Otherwise, we'd have been in trouble. Creation was the problem for United today. I still feel like we can't seem to get the ball from defence into attack effectively whatsoever. Bruno was Bruno. We got players like Bruno, Pogba in a different sort of a system today. They struggled. Pogba struggled. Fred struggled. We had Sancho struggling. He looks like he's not match sharp or match fit just yet, if you ask me. It's early days for him. I'm not putting too much pressure on him just yet. But he did have a tepid performance out there, just a kind of bang average. But that's only because he's not match sharp. You could see he just was a little bit off the pace. So I've got high hopes for Sancho. He'll do a lot better than that, trust me. But that was shite. And then Greenwood was just sensational on that right-hand side. Couple of great moments from Mason. And let's be honest now, Daniel James, as far as a player at Manchester United, is finished. Smash a hashtag, it's time to go, in the live chat for Daniel James, because, come on, how can you defend this guy anymore? Even if you're like just a Welsh dragon and you love Wales and you love Daniel James for Wales or whatever, you can't defend him for United. He's not up to the standard. He's a championship standard player, really, for me. Or a very lower league Premier League side, because he might be able to run. How many times today did he run down the wing and just get stuck in a dead end? He's unable to beat a defender, and he's unable to get a ball into the box. He has no output or no outlet. He's fucking useless. So time he went on his merry way. See you later off. Pack him off to Cardiff City or something. Honestly, that's how I feel about Dan James now. It's time to go. James Chow, says Glenn Curran. Yeah, definitely. Fred and James got to go, says Buzzy Bebop Man. I mean, Fred might be worth keeping around as a squad player to come on and just be a terrier in games, in certain games. I definitely don't think he's good enough to be starting for United. You know who I do want, and this is what Solskjaer, and not necessarily Solskjaer, but our recruitment team and our owners and board need to understand. Who we should get is Ruben Neves. Not only has he looked impressive in the last over the course of the last season, he started this season brilliantly, and again today he was very good against us. Again today he's much better in terms of just like dictating play than somebody like Fred, and he's good defensively as well, Ruben Neves. Like, this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is a come and get me plea now. We need to go and get him. We have to go and get Ruben Neves, and that could be so much better for us. Regardless of that, though, you look at the players we have on the pitch: Bruno, Pogba, Sancho, Greenwood, and of course, Varane, and just we've got a lot of great players on the pitch today. We should have performed a heck of a lot better. A lot of creative players on the pitch should have done a lot better in terms of creating chances, whichever way you look at it. Dave Lucas says Ruben Neves. I am on TikTok, actually, Red Hicko, but I don't post anything on there. But you can search Flying Pig United on TikTok. We got 255 likes. Thank you very much, Rushmana. There, you absolute don. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone who's hit the like. We've got 250. Irfan Kadili, Ollie out now. Conte or Zidane in now. Nah, we don't want Conte or Zidane. Wrong styles. Maybe the Zidane would be a bit better for United, but I think Conte's not the right fit for United. I think Solskjaer gets the club, the philosophy, how we're going to play, how we're trying to progress, and he gets it. I personally think the style today and everything was piss poor. I'm not defending the performance today, but you know what a sign of a good team is? Playing absolutely bloody gash-tastic and still managing to get the 3 points away from home in a tough game against a bogey team over the last few years. Not a bad result. Good result. Great result considering the performance. Sign of a good team. So that's how you win the league, guys. You win the league. That's how you win the league, is by winning the games you probably shouldn't really win, but you do because you just got that extra bit of quality or that mentality or whatever it may be. And you can't say we were a better team than Wolves today. They were the better team in terms of creation, attacking, cutting us open. They were the better team. But they lost the game and we won it. So who's the better team? You know? We won it. And that's how you can win the league. Diego Santos says, I don't think Ruben is the answer. For me, we need a destroyer in the middle of the park to stop attacks from the middle, give him more freedom to Bruno and Pogba. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong. See, I kind of did think that, but I kind of look at Fred's performances and I think we need a destroyer who can pass, who can really pass. You know, a player like an N'Golo Kante would be great. Somebody who can do both. Problem is about getting a destroyer is you're faced with the same problem that we've seen today sometimes. If they're not able to pass the ball out effectively anyway, I'm not saying they'd be as bloody bad at passing as Fred though, but unless they have the ability to win the ball back and then give it and distribute it effectively, then it doesn't really help us. We need somebody who can do both. But I'm more interested in somebody that's just super good at possession of the football, who's not giving it away, who's not costing us, breaks on the counter. Like today, Fred's given the ball away 2 or 3 times in the first 15 minutes of the game, and they've had severe breaks on the counter-attack, which could have led to a goal. We can't have players like that who are just giving the ball away too easy. So I'd rather us had a pass master in that position at this stage. Arctic United says Fred is crap. Yep, try not to spam that allo kick. You're going to get timed out. Oh, yes, you've been timed out by a mod. No spam in the live chat. Get a destroyer and play Donny next to him, says Kyan. That too could work as well. That too could work. Solskjaer seems to like a double pivot. That could work. Get a defensive minded midfielder alongside a creative minded midfielder. But he ain't going to do it. He ain't going to do it, is he? I really don't think he's going to do it, Kyan, mate. Why would he? He's not even playing Donny. Hashtag free Donny. He's not playing Donny, mate. So why would he do that? Jody Philander, hello to you, boss. If this was the result late in the season, then people would say this was the performance of champions. So I don't care. We have the 3 points. What a great comment, Jody. Yeah. Backs to the wall, defending at times. Resilient. Tough game. Didn't play great, but a win away from home. Look, here's Pogba and De Gea. Look at Pogba. Pogba's such a lad, isn't he? He's just his facial expressions. He's like, hey, we'll take it, He's a fucking lad, isn't he? Gets in there. David De Gea gets the man of the match. A great performance by Davide. He did save us today. Well said there, bot gamer. He did save us. David De Gea's performance was nothing short of match-winning worthy today. So fair enough, he gets my man of the match. Hey there, Ghost of Solomon. He says, hello, boss. Who would you consider a CDM for MUTD? So for CDM, there's a few considerations, really. I'd be happy with almost any of them. There's two different styles to go with here. There's the Destroyer. There's the more defensive-minded midfielder, a la somebody like Bissouma or Wilfred Ndidi. And then there's also the past master deep line playmaker route to go, somebody like a, Ruben Neves or maybe a Sal-type player as well. So, yeah, any of them. Any of them. Literally any of those players I just mentioned, I will take at Manchester United this winter. Any of them. But ideally, I'd like to see Ruben Neves. Kayam, yes, is good off the left. Hey, the United Way says, between Dave and Mason, they saved our bacon. Big styly, they really did, didn't they, John? Yeah, very good performance by David in the goal. Another good performance. He started this season great. Maybe that's having Dean Henderson around, Maybe that is why we're seeing a better, more consistent, more, better mentality David De Gea at the moment. It seems like he's just back to his best, which is great. Maybe that's because he's got Dean Henderson breathing down his neck. Pogba's performance today was mixed. Did some really good things, of course, but also, yeah, he got done a lot of times in the midfield by Big Adama Traore in particular, was just palming him off like it was a game of rugby, and there's nothing really Pogba could do physically to sort of keep up with him or out-muscle him in any way. Like, Big Adama definitely won that battle today. So, yeah. William Hoy says, well, we are second at the table. Hey, Ghost of Solomon with a 10 SGD super chat there says, thank you. Hey, no problem, Ghost of Solomon. Thank you, man, for getting in and chatting and asking, mate. Hey, thank you so much. Let's get some love heart emojis in the live chat there for Solomon. Nice one. Cheers, mate. Legend, get in there. Super sticker. This match proved that Pogba is not a DM and needs to play forward, says United 14 USA. 100%, yeah, always said it. I don't like Pogba having any defensive duties whatsoever, or very minimal defensive duties. He's better on the left-hand side for us at this stage. We are third in the table, says Bex's 1989. Come on, let's get a look at the table then, guys. So, good point. Let's take a look at the updated table. It's just funny looking at Arsenal where they are, guys. Oh. All right, hang on. As it stands, this is the table, guys. This is the table. I'll get it up on the screen for you. Okay, then. So, as it stands now, Manchester United, after 3 games, is currently this situation. We are third in the league. Tottenham obviously won their 3 opening games, but you know what Tottenham are like. They're going to absolutely melt it up. So, don't worry about Tottenham having a serious title challenge. They're going to melt it. West Ham, same goes for them. Goblin Moisey's not really going to keep that one going, but a sensational start for West Ham. Man United with the win against Wolves today. We drew against Southampton and, of course, smashed Leeds up to give us a goal difference of +5, which is the second joint best in the league behind Man City there. And we are on 7 points joint with Chelsea, West Ham, Liverpool and Everton at this moment in time. 1 point ahead of City. And 7 points ahead of Arsenal. Just look at that league table and look at Arsenal. It gets me every time. Arsenal in 20th position with a goal difference of -9 on 0 points. Oh, that's brilliant. By the way, Wolverhampton Wanderers, look at how unlucky they are, really. Just goes to show you they've played well in all those 3 games that they've had against Tottenham, Leicester and United. Against 3 teams they're not expected to get any points off of, really. They find themselves in the relegation zone, but they've only got a goal difference of -3 there. They've lost every game 1-0. They're unlucky. I'm going to say Wolves are going to be fine this season. If I'm their manager, if I'm their team, fan base, I'm quite happy, even though they've lost the first 3 games. I'm quite happy with their performances so far. I don't think they're expected to win those games anyway, and they've been a bit unlucky. So there you go. But that's the latest. League table there, guys. That's how it's shaping up at the moment. We got a Pogba post-match tweet here, have we? Or some a quote from Pogba, what he said after the game. Let's take a little look at this then. Thank you very much. I don't care. Media says, fuck Arsenal. Beck says, hey, Gungshi, I had my fashion op, fusion op, July 30th. I'm still in cast nowhere. Oh, you changed your name to... Oh, I know who you are. What's going on there, Bex? 1989. I'm guessing you changed... Yeah, you changed your name on here slightly. Nice one. Illy United, Telegram. Let's take a look here. So, we have a quote here from Paul Pogba, guys. He said, when asked in regards to Ruben Neves' challenge before the goal, he says, I didn't touch him. This is the Premier League. It was a 50-50 challenge. Every weekend that is happening. We win the ball and we scored. Yeah, they're clutching at straws if they're saying there's any issue for Pogba's challenge on the goal. That's bullshit, mate. That is absolute bullshit, isn't it? Is that what they're saying? Rubbish. David De Gea, this is his response when he was asked about his thoughts on United signing Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know who he said? I didn't hear that. That's fucking quality from David. I missed that. They said to David De Gea, they asked him, what are your thoughts on the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo? And he said, who? That's awesome from David there. Who? Who's that? Love it. Nice one there. Nice one there. Great stuff. Spurs will win all 38 games 1-0, says JW. Probably not. Aiden plays. I've got so many foot champs games to play, like 17 or something, so I probably won't be able to. How bad was Fred? Come on. He just tried Donny there. Seriously, what does he need to do to get a minute? Don't know, to be fair. Don't know. Really doesn't make sense. Yeah, Fred or Donny, guys. Who would you have playing in the midfielder, given your choice? Like I've said, Donny may not be an out-and-out defensive midfielder. He can still defend, though. And aside from that, what you lose in defensive abilities, him winning the ball back, you probably gain it in him not giving it away, like Fred does. So, yeah, I would be happy with trying it. At least let's try it. There's nothing wrong with experimenting and trying. You know what you're going to get from Fred. That's the problem. 10-Ton Man says, who the fuck is that guy? Neves is a cheat. Fucking Pogba didn't touch him, says he. Like, I mean, look, there's a bit of contact in there, but yeah, Neves is a little bitch for that. Look at him. Definitely no contact there. Yeah, he's gone down. That's disgusting from Neves, actually. That's disgusting from Neves, you know. That is pure cheating. But hey, that's part of the modern game. Or most of the bloody footballers do that sort of crap these days. But that was pathetic from Ruben Neves there. Yeah, Pogba didn't touch him at all. Trying to get Pogba sent off for a studs-up challenge there. Dirty bastard, Ruben Neves. I still want him in the team, though. Joshua Asimwe says, sell Donny. Ty says, Van der Beek can be a great box-to-box midfielder. Honestly, they changed the rules for soft fouls, so Graham Souness should shut up, says Kayam. On our way to 300 likes, guys. Hit the like before you go. We're going to wrap this one up soon, but thank you everyone who's watched this game along with me. It's a great win in the end. We'll take it all day long. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the league table there, but United sitting in third at the moment. Happy days, you know, not bad at all in pace with everyone we need to. Chocolate Salty Balls is loving it. Dave the Gamer says, as a Dutch United fan, I'd love to see Donny play, but I know lots of competition on the mid. Yeah, I'd love to see him play as an English fan. He doesn't get any bloody game time. It's so sad. Sal is much better than Neves. Well, let's get him. I'd be happy with him too, Denzel Washington. Souness is a huge tit, says Rushmana. Thing is with Ruben Neves is he's proven in the Premier League. He's been interviewed right here, actually. I wonder if he says anything here about any questions, if he's about future. Why people don't understand Donny van der Prison never will play in Premier League games. Such a shame in United. I don't know why. Red Devil United 77, there's a replay that shows Neves' shin pad move, but the contact was minimal. Oh, okay then. But, I mean, if you look at his reaction, it's kind of like a reaction like he's gone, oh, shit, there might have just been a tiny little touch there. Let's play act like he actually, you know, there's a definite thought process you can see from Ruben Neves where he's decided to cheat. Why people don't understand that, though, I don't know, in United. Pogba must have smashed Souness' wife. He really has it in for him, doesn't he? Diogo says, that's the problem these days. Those types of players are much more rare. Kante is the best. Casemiro is a bit old. I'm from Sporting. Paulinho would be great play. He doesn't. Yeah, and Ndidi, top choice. I agree, Diogo Santos. Ndidi would be a top choice. You're off to a wedding reception. Hey, have a great wedding time there. Let's get the bells in there for the Vootinator. The bells, Esmeralda. The bells. Nice one, Vooty. Have a great time. Thank you, Travy Trav. Nice one, matey. Ghost of Solomon. Hey, boss, you've got to go. Thank you so much, Ghost of Solomon, for getting in here. Have a great day, mate. Thanks for the support, man, and have a good one. And come on, United. Diogo Santos, Jonathan Gallagher. Man up, Ruben Neves, says Jonathan Gallagher. Is he talking shite, is he? Anyway, listen, we're going to wrap this watch-along up there, guys, but get in. We've won the game. Let me know your thoughts and opinions after this game, after this watch-along's finished. Come back after it's finished and get your thoughts in the not live comments. Also, I will be back a bit later on tonight, probably about 9-ish. Maybe 9:30, with a cheeky little transfer news update for Manchester United to give you the latest. I think we've got some news to get into, so we'll give you that in a little bit. Please do get involved. Make sure you click the subscribe button. Make sure you click the little bell so you get notified when we post. Also, drop a like on it before you go. And thank you so much, everybody, for watching and getting in here for these watch-alongs. You know, there's obviously a million different places you could be, doing a million different things, or watching this with, you know, a different channel or a different, environment down the pub or whatever. So the fact that you got in here and watched it with me, just thank you very much, guys, for tuning in and supporting this channel and watching it and being a part of this fucking awesome community. The Bacon Brigade, get those Bacon Brigade emojis in there. And also some Bruno Fernandes emojis, because why not? We need to get more emojis of other players. That's what I'm going to do soon. Wait and see. We need a Ronnie emoji, a Varane emoji. We're getting them. Don't worry. Allo Kick by Darwaj, Big God Bob, Primot, Mrs. P, Rushmano, Julian Berg, thank you so much, sir. The Vutinator, William Hoy as well. Have a great day, mate. Mrs. P, Shazad Ahmed, Ezio Editore, The Vutinator, all the moderators, Gung Shilioni, have a great day. He says, Nevesh Ponzi Git, Primot, Shazad Ahmed, Dave Lucas, Rushmano, Mrs. P, Kate Bandit, David Srinivasan. Get those love hearts in there. Get those Bacon Brigade emojis in there, and let's get those Manchester United emojis in there, because we are going to win the league. See you on the next one, guys. Take it easy and come on, United. When the seagulls follow the trawler. This is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. I messed that up. That's fucking funny though, isn't it? When the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. So